Hey everyone, the Premier League is back. The reigning champions kicking off the season. And what better way to bring it to you than another watch along with me and Errol. And over at the ball, we've got Dan Club as well. The dream team are here to hopefully guide you through the next couple of hours where Liverpool will get their defence off to hopefully a winning start. I'm sitting here with a Prem Champions number 20 shirt on. In 12 months' time, I hope to be sitting here with a Prem Champions number 21 shirt on. And for us to do that, the Reds can take a big step. Well, say a big step, a small step to doing it as they face Bournemouth. Kick-off in about an hour and 15 minutes or so. Team news will be out very, very shortly. Can't wait to get back into action. The champions at Anfield under the lights. What a better place to be. Before we get started, and I know the big game tonight is the big event of this evening, but if there's a secondary event, our sponsors Oosh are giving away tonight a brand new Audi RS6. Immediately, pretty much after the full-time whistle, 10 p.m, they are giving away that brand new car, or 50 grand in cash, and you can win it, and entries are completely free. So I'm going to hand over to Paul to tell you all about it. Make sure you do this, because what a prize for nothing.
Tonight, this RS6 Audi could be yours. Oosh.co.uk are giving it away for free. Head to oosh.co.uk, grab a ticket, and don't miss your chance. Oosh!
I mean, what a prize. Good acting by us, by the way. We have to hide behind the car and shout Oosh. There is a link in the description. Click on it, enter details, completely free, and someone will win a brand new car today. I mean, what a car that is as well, an Audi RS6. I'm not a car guy, but I thought it was amazing. Please do go and check it out. And thanks to Oosh for sponsoring us. There's a QR code there as well next to me if you're a QR code user. There's a link. Paul's told you everything. There's no excuse why it wouldn't be in that competition, because in less than about 3 and a bit hours or so time, one of you could win that car. Right then, Errol, we go again. We do not let this slip. A famous person once said. He did let it slip. Liverpool,
Why would you even go there?
because since then we've won it twice. Since then, it's been great.
It's been
Absolutely fantastic.
All right, cool.
How are we feeling?
I feel okay. I feel good, to be honest with you. Well, we got new brand partners there with Adidas. We've got a new Prem ball there with Puma. Back under the lights, curtain raising an event. To be honest with you, this is what the whole summer's been built up for me. I know everyone kind of gets a little bit overexcited about transfers and that, but I just don't care. I want to just see the new players on the pitch doing the business and seeing how they look in a Liverpool side. Great start for them, obviously being able to be at home and get that feeling of the home crowd in terms of a competitive game. I know they'll have all played a couple of minutes now, but it's not the same in pre-season. So for me, I'm just really excited to just see, are we going to look like champions from the off, or is it going to be a bit of a growing pains and we're going to have to grow into that role, and at some point we're going to start to flex our muscles down the line, or do we just come flying out of the block? So it'll be interesting to see, but I'm really excited nonetheless.
I think Arne's kind of, I wouldn't say tempered expectation, but he was like, listen, this is what's expected. It's not going to be as seamless because we are bringing new players in. Very rare will a team have so many new changes in the starting 11. Speaking of the starting 11, it is officially out. Liverpool's first competitive, I'm not counting last week because we lost, the first competitive 11 of the season. Let me hand you over to Dan Club, who will guide you through it, and Liverpool's bench as well.
Hi everyone. We do have Liverpool's starting 11 for the first game of the Premier League season. We've got Alisson Becker in goal, Jamie Frimpong, Ibu Konate, Virgil van Dijk and Milos Kerkez make up the back four, with midfield three of Dom Szoboszlai, Alexis McAllister and Florian Wirtz, and a front three therefore of Cody Gakpo, Hugo Ekitike, Mohamed Salah, which leaves us a bench of Georgi Mamardashvili, Joe Gomez, Wataru Endo, Rio Ngamoa, Harvey Elliott, Trey Naoni, Andy Robertson, Curtis Jones and Federico Chiesa.
Let us know your thoughts then, guys. What do you think of that team? One change from the starting 11 at Wembley, with obviously the fit again, or Alexis McAllister coming in to replace Curtis Jones. Obviously Ryan Gravenberch is still suspended. No Conor Bradley, he is injured. Nice to see Joe Gomez back. on the bench as well. After he's been off for so long as Joe, so good to see him back. And Liverpool do have another centre back on the bench, which is handy because we are running low. I mean, we have signed one literally about an hour ago. There's one literally in the stands. He's a giant of an Italian teenager. He's not quite ready to be on the bench yet, obviously. So nice to see all them ones back. So I suppose that'll one change from what we saw. We watched that Community Shield, and I think it was fair to say, the midfield at times struggled a bit, I suppose. Alexis should, in theory, if he's fit, add a bit more defensive steel. Jones, Vert, Szoboszlai is probably as an attacking three that we can pick. They're your three more forward thinking. Harvey Elliott maybe in that mix as well, but McAllister does add that little bit more steel, I guess, over Curtis.
I think so, yeah. I think that's just because of the experience, and obviously Klopp deployed him in a bit of a deeper line midfield role for us. He played in that lone six at points in time in Klopp's system. Obviously Onslaught's kind of moved them forward to be kind of that left side of 8. But in terms of what you're saying about the attacking side, I think we actually put the handbrakes on the likes of Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones. I think that was by design in the Community Shield, but it just didn't really suit them in the same way. I don't think Jones had a particularly bad game. I think, in terms of just looking at the stats on the face of it, he was pretty good with the ball. He recycled it well. In terms of the duels, all that kind of stuff, and winning the possession was fine. It was just trying to get us then the foundations as a bit of a springboard to really manage the game in that second half and find those opportunities to, kill off Palace, which we failed to do. I think in terms of obviously having McAllister back in there now, that'll be the position where he wants to lock off. I think there is still going to be question marks over what Liverpool's best midfield three looks like, but while Ryan Gravenberch is suspended, it's less of a headache for Onslaught. And again, Szoboszlai now, I think for me, he's going to be really integral in terms of the energy and the intensity that he's able to provide for us. But again, it's just about getting it to click. Florian Wirtz, we know, highly, highly talented, really rated by, even rival fans are kind of quaking in the boots at the fact that we've got Florian Wirtz in our roster now because they've seen him be the Bundesliga player this season for 2 years on the bounce. He came with a huge price tag. And that price tag now means that you've got to deliver. And at the end of the day, this is what we're going to be expecting of him. There was a point in last season where Slot kind of alluded to Szoboszlai, his numbers weren't what he would have hoped that they would be for a number 10. Florian Wirtz has got to be that guy now. He's got to be able to come in, drop in, provide the assists, get involved, get into the box, make those late runs. But again, for me, be the magician, pull the strings, lad. He should be the one that gets the free roll. I know we say Salah gets a free roll, but it's very much in a different way. We utilise Salah's freedom in terms of we don't expect you to track back as much. We don't expect you to be putting in all the miles to go the other way, stay in high up positions, be the outball sometimes. So he gets freedom, but it's very orchestrated. Whereas I just expect Florian Wirtz to be able to just scan, read the game, know what's needed, and go in and pick up the ball and be the person to make things happen for me.
Absolutely, I'm looking forward to seeing Florian Wirtz Anfield debut. Well, for Liverpool, he has played there before. Right, I've got the Bournemouth team here. BBC Sport Merseyside. I found the Bournemouth team. I couldn't find it on their Twitter account, but I've got it for you. It's a very changed Bournemouth team to come up from what you used to. They've had injuries. They've sold players. So it's Petrovic, Smith, Diakate, I think is that how you pronounce the new guy's name, and Senesi and Truffert. You've got Scott, Adams, Brooks, Tavernier, Semenyo and Evan Nielsen. So obviously we know compared to what you saw last year, they had Kepa in goal, Zabrani, you've got Huijsen, Kerkez, all have gone, of course. Patrick Clive, I want to say that Justin Kluivert is obviously injured. Owata is getting sold, so he isn't on there as well. They haven't quite been able to get their replacements in for the game, so it's a much changed Bournemouth side. I heard Iraola this morning, Dan. Actually, I listened to his press conference a little bit just to see what the mood is, and he was admitting they've had a pretty rough summer. Not only in terms of they've had to sell players, which he understands could happen. Injuries have hurt them, and they haven't quite been able to do all the business that they wanted to do. We know that Ben Doak's on his way there as well, obviously, which will help them with that one. But again, you don't want to ever tempt fate, but it doesn't feel like the worst time to be playing Bournemouth. They still feel like they haven't got all their ducks in a row.
No, far from it, and that can be the case, can't it? When you're starting out a season in the midst of a transfer window, when you've obviously, like you alluded to there, with Bournemouth, they've sold far more than what they've brought in, and one thing that has sort of served Bournemouth well, a lot of this was orchestrated by Richard Hughes, of course, now our sporting director, was the ability to sell and then replace really well. It remains to be seen whether they can continue that trend. But yeah, it looks like, I was really impressed by Bournemouth last season, and indeed Andoni Iraola, but I think it's looking like the start of a difficult second album actually for him, because it's not a great place to be in starting the season with three of the regular back four sold. And what I will say, I made mention of this before when I went live speaking about Leone, is they've sold under PSG, Liverpool and Real Madrid. So in terms of like speaking volumes of the recruitment they have done previously, that's quite impressive. But on the face of it tonight, this looks really challenging for Bournemouth, not just because they're coming to Liverpool, Anfield, under the lights, defending the title, and the emotion that's attached to tonight as well. Let's not forget surrounding Diogo Jota and what that means. It's going to be difficult for Bournemouth, I think, for the next few weeks whilst the transfers play out.
Yeah, absolutely. It feels like they've got a bit of work to be done. I know they're in the middle doing, like I say, Ben Doak's on his way there, very, very short, it seems, as well. So
good luck.
There's definitely work to be done at Bournemouth. And you just hope that Liverpool, maybe, because we did play that game last week, Errol, maybe you can try and catch them cold. You know, they've had a couple of friendlies. They lost players in pre-season to injury as well. It just hasn't gone well for them. Again, you know, first game of the season, they might spring a surprise with some of the other lads, but this isn't the Bournemouth that, we beat them 3-0 and 2-0 last year, right? And I thought both games were way more difficult than that. You know, I think we had worse results against teams who were worse than them. If that makes sense. We just we got score goals at the right times, got a little bit of luck here and there.
Killed the game off. It was the game management that helped us get over the line.
It isn't that Bournemouth. I mean, Liverpool needs to be on it, but it's not the same Bournemouth.
It's not the same Bournemouth, but I think in a lot of senses, then it kind of gives them the incentive to say, do you know what, let's just go for it. We've got nothing to lose. We know we're not 100% as the team that we want. So there's going to be there's no loss for us. We don't lose any face or anything like that by taking a hide into Liverpool on match day one. We know they're a stronger team. We know they've recruited well. But from the manager's perspective, Ariola's perspective, he's going to want them to go, let's be up for it though. Let's get into them and let's not just be rolled over. I always say there's always going to be that one team that just gets head and shoulders above all the other teams, and they just don't want to face you up in the tunnel. The sooner we can kind of lay that marker and hope that we can become that team, I think the better. But I do think Bournemouth are going to possess a lot of difficulties for us throughout the course of the game. And in terms of their game management, I think they can match us at times. But in terms of our firepower, that's where I expect us to be able to catch them cold.
The only thing I will say on it, Iriola deserves a lot of credit and respect for what he managed to do. They give out more than a fair share of bloody noses last season because he's so good against the big teams, and that was kind of the reputation he came from Spain with, and it borne out last season, as you mentioned, Steve, not so much against us, but against Man City and Arsenal. I think they really did stand up to them tests. Iriola is excellent at it, and one way in particular that he utilised was the counter-attack, and Liverpool look really vulnerable to counter-attacks right now, so that is something that won't have gone away tonight. I still think they've got players there that can cause us problems and we will challenge us tonight, so we will need to be on it, because again, we have been very susceptible to that, and maybe McAllister being back, as you mentioned earlier on, will ease that concern. But I don't think, by any stretch of imagination, this is going to be a walkover. Like,
no, you're right. It's strange, isn't it? Because you are, in theory, with Szoboszlai playing a bit deeper, you should have more protection on the counter. But I don't think it's the counters that's hurt Liverpool. It's giving the ball away. It's fucking in stupid
transitions, isn't it?
Transitions is more where Liverpool have been giving the ball in stupid areas, and hopefully McAllister and Szoboszlai can maybe not do that. Do
you think being at home for the first game kind of helps them get settled in that respect then? Because I think, as you said there, obviously at Wembley, we were kind of guilty of that. We were chewing the ball a little bit in midfield, got caught on the transition. Do you think being in front of the home crowd will just settle some nerves and just mean that we have that, hopefully find a better rhythm that we can? Because for me, it's more of just the game management, and it's that concentration. I think when we figure out things feel a little bit too easy, or there's not enough pressure on us, we just end up becoming a little bit lackadaisical in our own approach, as opposed, it's like unforced errors as opposed to the other team's quality cutting us open.
You know, it makes absolutely was. And what I would say is that the flip reverse is also true. If you go back and watch most of the goals that Liverpool scored against Bournemouth last year, it was us catching them in transition.
Yeah. Okay.
And I do think without their, 4 of their back 5, because due to they've all gone to other. And by the way, the goalie's gone to Arsenal, like Dan said. One's gone to PSG, one's gone to Real Madrid, one's gone to Liverpool. They're clearly good players. So to go to those 4 teams, 4 of the best teams in Europe, you've had half a good team there. So for that to happen, I do think if you can, again, catch them in those transitions with a very makeshift back four. The centre-half arrived, was it Tuesday or Wednesday? He's only just got there.
Just come through the
door,
don't
get me wrong, he spends a lot of money for him. And that can happen. Sometimes you can just go in and play well. But what we do know is
you're going to have to play your game, though. You're not going to be playing Bournemouth's template or their setup because you haven't had time to be adjusted to it. Yeah. But I think where I get lost is, what you're painting to me is a picture of, you said then we scored a lot of goals on a transition. I don't see them having that much of the ball. I see us being the one that is going to be dominant, and that's where somebody like Avloni and Vert should hopefully come into his own, because it's like, well, actually, they are probably going to try and hit us on the counter, which means they are going to be in a really strong defensive shape, which means there's probably not going to be many spaces in between or pockets. So you're going to have to pick them really well as and when you drop into them, but also they're going to become few and far between, which means you're going to have to make them count as well. So for me, that's where I'm worried. It's those unforced errors of Liverpool having so much possession. Do Bournemouth just spring to life and just catch us cold as well on the flip side?
It can absolutely happen. Liverpool will have to be guards on it. And I'll come to you then with some specific player questions. The first one is Hugo Ekitike. Obviously, he had a very good start at the Community Shield, scored the goal, very good goal. Overall, he played pretty well. He did look like he tired, but by the time he went off, and Liverpool didn't have really too much on the bench to replace him, which again is looking at that bench. It isn't blessed with attacking players in terms of forward options. It might be Federico Chiesa could be the option there if we get to that point. But yeah, Ekitike, I go back to it before. Like, Liverpool spent a lot of money on this lad. He is the centre forward. I know we're all talking about Alexander Isak, and it's a little bit unfair on him, but what an opportunity for him. You know, debut at Anfield, number 9. You've got Florian Wirtz, you've got Mo Salah, you've got Cody Gakpo, you've got Alexis McAllister. In theory, it should be a striker's dream coming up against, like I say, a pretty brand new, unsettled back four. He should be licking his lips.
No, absolutely that, mate. Yeah, and he's the main man until he isn't. There's so much noise and speculation about will it happen, won't it happen around Isak. Hugo Ekitike can't give that a second thought. He just needs to be laser focused on the job at hand, which is being the centrepiece, being the centre forward for Liverpool Football Club, right? And as you rightly say, he is the focal point under the lights at Anfield, opening night of the Premier League, defending champions, all that goes with it. It's a massive opportunity for him, and he might have 2 or 3 more to come before whatever comes to pass in the centre forward area for Liverpool in the market. So yeah, I was really impressed with Ekitike last weekend. I think we missed him massively when he went off. The cohesion and the understanding that we were having, particularly between him and Wirtz, I thought was a joy to watch. He integrated nicely with Salah and Gakpo on the other side as well, I thought, and I think we did lose our way somewhat when, like I say, Hugo left the field. But yeah, I'm expecting more of the same tonight. I think getting off the mark box off your Liverpool sort of resume was really important for him last weekend. To do so tonight at Anfield in the Premier League, get that account up and running, will be massive as well. So hopefully he can do it. And as again, coming up against this Bournemouth side, I do think there'll be a proper outfit. I don't think they will roll over and get their bellies tickled by it tonight, but there will be opportunities without a shadow of a doubt, because I think Ariola's quite adventurous in how he wants his teams to play. Might be difficult with all the upheaval they've had over the summer, but B, that back four will be makeshift. It's so new look. You mentioned the new centre-back literally walking in this week. Like, Hugo Ekitike should be looking at this and going, forget your Alexander Isak, it's my shirt until it isn't.
No, absolutely. I fully agree with you.
I like that. I like that fighting talk. I'm here for that level of fighting talk. Do you know what? The competition for places, you can't be mad at it. That's what it should be about at this level at the end of the day. You know, you can turn around and say Alexander Isak's going to be a world-class player. He comes into the squad and you think, that's what I'm saying. But if he comes into the squad, you think he's a shoo-in to start. But if Hugo's form goes through the roof, yeah, Hugo's got a head start on him. And it's like, it's your place to lose ultimately. And I know there's a lot of things and moving parts that need to happen. But in terms of that appetite, if he can back himself, it says a lot about the lad to me. If someone kind of comes in and he starts to think, all right, well, I'm going to be in his shadow, you think, okay, maybe he was never really up for being that guy. But if he thinks he's that guy anyway, he's going to compete, and at least, you know, he's going to keep whoever Liverpool do get, Alexander Isak, hopefully, going to keep him honest, because it means Alexander Isak can't have an off day either.
Absolutely. We've got a super chat here from Andy App. Thanks very much. Andy says, evening, lads. It's been a long summer for the Reds for many reasons, but it's good. So it's great to finally be back. Let's start with the big 3 points. Absolutely, thank you very much, Andy. And shout out to all of our Redmen Plus legends in the Discord as well. Danny says, strong 11 with a decent bench too. That bench, it's iffy, I think. There's definitely work to be done there. There's definitely at least one more attacker, probably 2, the way Arne Slot spoke today, or yesterday rather. It makes me think maybe there's a couple on the way in there as well. So yeah, we'll find out in due course who that is. We'll see who it is anyway. Right then, let's talk. I want to talk about Florian Wirtz again. It's interesting. We're looking at the Bournemouth team there. They'll play Tyler Adams in midfield, and his job, I guess, Errol, is going to be to just kick lumps out of Florian Wirtz. He's going to be there to close them down as quick and often as he can, and rightly so. He's the DM. He's a proper DM for them. I'm interested. What we saw at Wembley was Florian Wirtz just constantly drifting over to that left-hand side. There was Kirkes, Gakpo, Ekitike, Wirtz. There was like a little bit of a link-up on that left-hand side. That is where his natural position is. He always drifted on from the left. For Leverkusen, it was more he started left and came inside. Okay. But I'd be interested to see again Bournemouth with new options at the back. We'll see how they play. But Do you think that is something that was Wembley specific because it's such a big pitch, maybe Crystal Palace specific because they play a back five, or do you think that is kind of where we're going to see most of Florian Wirtz, just that inside left channel?
I think that inside left channel is just like a natural calling for him, to be honest with you. I think he's comfortable out there. I think in terms of the build-up play that he was able to produce with the likes of Kirkes, Gakpo, Ekitike at times, it looked like they had a really good understanding of each other as well. And again, it's very early days, so I'm not trying to be too hyperbolic when I say it, but that level of link-up and chemistry on that left-hand side has been lacking from Liverpool's system for good 18, 24 months, maybe you could say probably since Mane left. I just don't ever think we've looked as good, and there's a whole host of reasons for that. I think Robbo's form at times has obviously been impacted by it. I don't think Diaz had the best chemistry with the other players around him at times, even if the hard work and that kind of relentless press was there from him in terms of how he'd get back defensively. But in terms of an attacking side now, it's all fresh, it's all new, it's a new look for Liverpool. So in terms of other teams being able to set up purposefully to be able to stop and break us down that side, it's not as straight cut no more. It's not a very much an easy option for them. It's going to be a bit of an adjustment and a learning period for other teams to see, all right, well, what is the patterns of play that they do down that left-hand side? Who does drift over? Is it going to be a Wirtz? Does Ekitike drift over there and swap with Gakpo? Do they have that freedom to just interlink and swap roles? All of this is just going to be, for us viewing for the first time, we're going to be able to witness it ourselves and think, all right, then cool, that's out there. That's great, but they're all new lads, so it's always going to take a little bit of time as well. I do think that Florian Wirtz is going to come into his own now and again.
It's too good not to.
Exactly. How long's a piece of string? When will it happen? I don't know, but I just think the more he plays into his strengths and the more we're able to provide in that ball as well, because we've seen it quite a few times, especially in pre-season. The left-hand side, even when it was Rio over there was the outball. Normally we used to see Salah as a bit of an outball for us when we were going to get high up the pitch and get men streaming forward quick and rapid. At the moment, we've been saying, yeah, we're comfortable down that left-hand side. And I think that level of comfort has become because it's a new, refreshed players, not necessarily a new system, but we've got somebody in a fullback that wants to go to the byline, go on the overlap on the outside. I just think it suits Wirtz and gives him a lot more space in typically tighter areas that Liverpool have struggled in historically. But I think he could be somebody that really can produce the goods for us going forward.
He's magnificent. He really is. He's an absolute superstar.
I've seen he's your go-to guy to watch for everything.
I think he's unbelievable how good he is, and I just hope he settles. I'm sure he will. I'm back on it because he's that talented. As you were, 9626 with the super chat, thank you very much, says, hi lads, I saw you in Dublin the last time you were over. That was a great night. I'm going for 2-0 tonight and I'm looking forward to another season of Watchalong as you'll never walk alone. Thank you very much for the kind words, for the super chat as well. Really much appreciated. Yeah, I love the live shows. I love Dublin. We had a good night. We had a good night after the night as well in Dublin. It was interesting, including with Mickey from Oosh.
Yeah, I've heard the stories.
We had a very good.
The Oosh guys know how to party.
Yeah,
good crack.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Let's say less about that. It was a very, very good night. Right then, Dan. I don't know. I was afraid of this one, right? Really, Milos Kerkez playing against his old club. There's pros and cons. That they know everything about him, but he knows everything about them as well. My guess is, looking at that Bournemouth 11, it's probably David Brooks who's going to play on the right for them, which means up against Milos Kerkez. It could be Tavernier, I suppose, but it feels more like Brooks. But it'll be interesting to see because, like I say, you talk about unknown quantities. They know every single thing about Milos Kerkez, and Milos Kerkez knows every single thing about them.
No, that's it, yeah, and that comes with the territory, doesn't it? Playing against your old side, wherever it comes in the season, but particularly, it's written somewhat, I think, that we're going to go up against somebody familiar first game, and of course it is the Kerkez story, it is the Bournemouth story. So yeah, I don't think it will phase him necessarily. I think actually it might come at an advantage because, as you mentioned there, in terms of who he's going to come up against from an attacking point of view, there is nobody new. They haven't added anybody really to that mix. They've done a like-for-like swap from their left-back position, but in terms of who he's going to face, he will have faced them dozens of times in training. So actually, he might know a couple of tricks of the trade. Even the likes of Virgil van Dijk, Ibu Konate, Jamie Frimpong might be tapping up Milos Kerkez in the change rooms about what that particular player wants to do and how he wants to try and hurt people. So yeah, I think it'll stand him in good stead, and I'm sure he'll relish the challenge and relish the experience of facing his former team as well. And it'd be nice for him to have a tangible impact, whether he goal or assist. assist to take with him as well. It'd be interesting to see whether he celebrated either. I'm pretty certain he would. That's that type of character he is. But I'm expecting nothing less than we've seen already from Milos Kerkez in terms of a full-blooded, full-bodied experience sometimes, because if he's nothing else, he is 100% committed to every single thing he does on the football pitch. I don't think that will wane at all this evening.
No, absolutely, yeah, absolutely. He's not backwards and coming forward. I'd put it that way. He's a wholehearted character. I do like that about him. He can get in trouble sometimes, but for the most part, it's an endearing quality. It certainly is. Looking at it then, Semenyo, we spoke on the build-up show. I'd love to know your thoughts about this one. Like, Semenyo's actually caused Liverpool a few issues recently. He's the one who scored that offside goal very, very early on, and that frankly was offside. He hit the post in the away game. He scored goals earlier. He scored a couple of years ago, very early on for these. He's been a bit of a pain. He was a bit of a pain in Trent Alexander-Arnold's side. It's Jeremy Frimpong today. It's a different type of player. Frimpong certainly got the pace to keep up with him, which is perhaps something Trent maybe, well, definitely didn't have at times. But yeah, I think given how, I don't know if depleted is the right way, but Bournemouth with a bit of change, it feels like a lot of it is going to go through Semenyo. It's going to be Semenyo trying to either get in himself or try and feed Evan Nielsen. There is no Clivert there now because, again, another one of their better players. Watford, again, he's on his way to Brentford. He's not around, although he's been in and out of the team. But it does.
Sell Clivert?
He's injured.
He's injured, okay.
Yeah, he's injured. So it does feel like it's going to be a lot of Semenyo. In the past, Liverpool haven't always fared amazingly well in that battle, but Frimpong, we'll see what he's up to, I guess.
Yeah, and again, it's a great test for him early doors, do you know what I mean? Because we keep saying, you know, if we're going to play a flat back four, how does Frimpong operate as a right back? You know, when he's up against these tricky wingers in the Premier League that will try and skin you inside, outside, go beyond you, do the 1-2s and try and play it in behind you, give and goes. You've got to be on it. And one of the things that, you know, I like about Frimpong is the fact that he's got that desire in terms of his recovery pace to get himself in back to try and be in the best possible defensive position. Seen it a few times at Wembley the other day in terms of, all right, the man might have got around him, but it just didn't mean that he was just stopped and kind of stopped and dead to right. It was no, how quick can I get back in and help the team? I think there'll be a little bit of that, and I think, again, for him, those 1v1 battles, the earlier we can kind of blood him in, and for him to see, all right, this is the frightening pace that the Prem wingers are coming with, this is the levels that I need to be kind of putting in, because for me, you're a defender first, you're a right back first. Before you do all your good stuff going forward and supporting the attacks, you've got to be able to form the attack that's coming your way as well. So I've got confidence in him by all means, but I think it'll be a good test for him to really cut his teeth and understand that, yeah, okay, the wingers in this league are at a slightly different level. They're a little bit more direct, and it just means I might need to start tweaking my game ever so slightly. But I'm sure, as I say, he's still a young lad. He's still got plenty to learn in the game. And of course, he's got some great leaders alongside him, the likes of Alisson, the likes of Konate, Van Dijk, to really talk him through where he needs to be at certain times. So I'm not too worried, but it'll be interesting to see 1v1. Does he need that extra support? Does supporters like him over there and help fill in? Or will he be capable of just fighting one of their strongest outlets as possible? Just on that, because I was just looking over Dan's shoulder there. The bench, we haven't even spoken about the bench, but I'm looking at it and I'm like, I can see why we're still looking in the market for extra firepower.
Leaves a bit to be desired.
Yeah,
it does.
But you're too short.
I was thinking about it then, because you've only really got Gravenberch to add to it, I think. Is that fair? That's right.
And Conor Bradley.
And Conor Bradley. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I love Conor Bradley, but still the point remains, I think. You know what I mean? Like, it's not...
Our strongest bench wouldn't have Trey or Rio and maybe just yet. You could probably swap them out.
Can I also suggest that Harvey Elliott and Federico Chiesa might not be here in a few weeks?
The manager said yesterday on Sky, we need at least one more attacker, which makes you think they're probably after two. All the rumours recently are that after a striker, we know which one, and probably a winger as well. So there's definitely work to come, and there's a young centre-half who they've just signed, and they're definitely interested in Mark Gay. So the squad isn't where it needs to be just yet. I think with the fact that it's only 3 games, miles spread out, I think Liverpool are quite comfortable. Yeah. But yeah, absolutely, that bench shows there's still work to be done. I think everyone agrees on that one. There is, I know Dan did the show before, so I'll ask your thoughts on this one. The new lad, Leone. Obviously, we're not going to sit here and say we've seen tons of Palmer.
Bro, I ain't seen shit, bro. I'm not even going to lie.
The noises out of Italy are they can't believe he's left. Like, he's being touted as like a future Italian captain.
They couldn't believe Chiesa left. Like, bro, I'm the worst person to speaking about Italian players that play for Liverpool and Liverpool. You know what it is?
You're a doubter until you're a believer.
Yeah, we got the Super Mario brothers. We've got Luigi and Mario sitting there, and they're going to be holding bench for God knows how long for us. And you know what? I'm here for it. But this season, I'm fully behind the Italian bros that are going to be in there. So good luck to them. I do, from what I've read up on, I know we had some new contributors doing some articles on the Redmen TV website the other day, and I did do a little bit of a read up on him in terms of, again, he's a big guy.
You must think he's good, Errol. He spent a lot of money on it as a teenager.
But he was meant to have bullied Lukaku as well. I've seen the clips and the little reels of that. So, again, with anything, I think if you get a really good Italian centre-back, you've got a world beater on your hands. Your flip side is you could end up with a load of dross, and I'm hoping that he is going to be, you know, in
Liverpool's record of Italian players is
awful, man. At some point it's got to change.
Yeah, I think Fabio Borini's made the most appearances so far of Liverpool's Italian contingent. Let's hope that Gio Leone can book that trend.
Come on, Leone.
I tell you what it is. It's a great name.
You think, yeah?
Yeah.
Leone.
That's Lion.
Oh, Lion.
John Lion.
You lie.
No, that's what sounds. Giovanni's John, Leone's Lion.
I'm all in. I'm all in. You know, I'm a Lionheart.
Just when you thought he was done, he's back again. We got him back. Bro. He hated that he was from Italy. He hated that he was a kid. His name was John Lion, and he's like, fucking I'm
in. John the Lion. We've got John the Lion.
We've got John the Lion.
We've got John the fucking Lion in defence for us, bro. I'm in. I am in.
It sounds like someone out of a mafia movie. John the Lion.
Go see John the Lion. You know what I mean? Like, yes.
What an experience for him tonight's going to be, by the way. On his first day under the lights at Anfield, experiencing that atmosphere like there.
Shout out to
welcome to Liverpool.
We've also got to shout Jivan Money, nice one, who says shout out from LFC Utah. Shout out to you, my friend, as well. Hope the Utah Reds are in full voice this evening. We had another super chat, and I think I've missed that. I'll find that in a moment if I can't. Yeah, John the Lion.
That's all. I'm like, it's never good. I'm sound with it now. Yeah.
We need to speak about Tuesday before we
before
we go anywhere.
I knew he was going to say this.
It has to be mentioned just quickly.
Go on. I've got no idea what this means.
Errol, do you want to talk him through it?
So me and Dan every now and again we'll play football on a Tuesday evening. Not an overly competitive, but we are competitive people at the same time. And yeah, he done me dirty. I was in net, and I don't know why. I think it was like a bad pass, or Dave broke through and there's just one man up. Next minute, he went to shoot, and I've come to the edge of the area where I'm able to do a save from, and it's hit me, whacked me on the chest. I went to catch it. It's went above my head. It's gone back out of the penalty, so I can't pick up the ball. And who's running through on goal? Go on, I'll let you finish it off.
To be fair, it's beautiful. Like I've got there.
I don't mean to brag.
I've done him.
Errol can't, as he rightly says, can't use his hands because outside the area. I've cottoned onto that quickly. And just definitely the dink over the top of him, just so we can't grab it as well, and it's come down. Oh, mate, it's unbelievable. Lobbed goal.
He's had me pants down and just add off. I was wounded, because I've looked as it's gone over me, and there's no way that's coming back down. It's dropped in. And I just thought, you know, when it's like anyone can score, but Dan. If it would have been anybody else, I'd have been like,
didn't even shake me hand. Didn't even shake me hand at the end of the match.
Getting lobbed.
That was getting lobbed on a six-a-side pitch should never happen. Like, that's criminal.
See that goal that Sheffield United scored from the halfway line the other day? Was it against Birmingham, I think? Maybe that's how that goal, he's just running back going half.
That's me on the bench for the next month. Yeah, I was ready to just call it. But he hasn't finished the story. Who won?
Yeah. That's irrelevant.
Oh, well, listen. You might have won the battle down, but you lost the war.
We got the W, baby. That's all that matters.
Team Errol was victorious in that one. Hopefully Liverpool are victorious tonight. Thank you so much to the nearly 1,800 of you watching along. If you don't mind, please do press that like button. I know we say it all the time. It really does help us out. We don't ask you for much.
No, we really don't.
Say some comments. Be nice to each other. Press a thumbs up on a video. That's what you got to do, and we'll do the rest. Absolutely, we will do the rest.
Are we going to do score predicts, or when we come back? Give me some time to think.
If you've got one that you are desperate to get off your
well, I've already said mine earlier today. I did the Red Cartel show earlier today, ladies and gents, and I gave out a 3-1 score prediction. I haven't got confidence that we're going to keep clean sheets yet.
I said 3-1.
Clean sheets are like squeaky bum time for me right now. I can't see us keeping them yet. I don't think we're that settled, but I still think we've just got too much firepower.
I said 3-1 on the buildup show. Abby said 3-1. Sam said 3-0. Alison keeping a clean sheet. It's his 300th game for Liverpool. Maybe a little bit of extra motivation.
Maybe, yeah.
For Liverpool's goalkeeper, who, by the way, was unbelievable the other day.
We've also not lost I think it's 12 years on the bounce we've gone undefeated in the opening game of the season as well. So we've got a good record.
Omens-wise, Friday night footy bodes well as well.
Liverpool don't lose on Fridays. Liverpool win every game. We touch wood. Mo Salah scores every opening.
Do you know what I mean? When you're watching with us, we don't typically...
I've captained Mo in my fancy footy team for that reason. So,
that's not a bad...
So you've gone 3-1, I've gone 3-1. Dan Club, what do you think, score prediction-wise, before we let you sit in the hot seat?
Yeah, I'm going to shock you. I'm going to say 4-2 Liverpool.
Okay.
I don't think we're settled enough to be 2-0 in, people. I know no one said 2-0, but you know what I mean? Liverpool 2-0 doesn't feel there yet.
No.
I think we're going to see a bit of back and two shit going down.
So let's have a little look at some of the comments. That's a big name. It says 6-1. We've had Cubanos, and I can't even say that name either. 4-1. Gibbo's gone 3-1. Ant1 has gone 5-0. We've got a 3-2 from Dizzy Up the Phil. Nice name. Yeah, I mean, there's some of these names today, man. Don't make it easy for me, are we? Yeliab. Podzins, we've got that one wrong. 3-1. KJS J7 says 4-1 as well.
Charles is going for a 7-2. Calm down, Charles. Calm down.
You're being
I hate that scoreline. For eternity.
It is.
I don't want to hear that scoreline ever
I've heard
again.
it once, yeah. It didn't bode well for us in any point, did it? Right then, me and Errol are going to take a quick break. We're going to leave you in the very capable hands of Dan Club. This will be the fan interactive where you can have your say on anything. It can be about this game. It can be about transfers. There's David Beckham lobbing a goalie. That was you the other day when Dan...
We're plugging the next show.
So, anyway, if you want to ask Dan more about Lob and Errol, then feel free. We're going to hand over to Arne Slot, after which Dan will be in the hot seat in a sec.
Well, obviously the focus is on the start of your title defence now. So how ready do you feel you and the squad are now going into the start of the season?
As ready as we can be. So I think I've emphasised last week on the fact that we've lost 3 or 4 starters, and unfortunately Ryan Gravenberg was not able to play last week and is not able to play this week. So that means that if you exclude the goalkeeper from the 10 outfield positions, 5 were different than the main starters we had last season. And if you then look the quality we bring on the ball, I'm very happy with that. Without the ball, it's 8 out of 10 times, also very good. But the aim at this club is not 8 out of 10 times, it's 10 out of 10 times, and that is the fine-tuning we still need to find defensively. And that went in pre-season one time better than the other one up against Bilbao. I was really pleased with our defensive performance because we didn't give away any chance at all, I think, out of open play. But we did concede 2 set pieces. Against Palace, we conceded the main chances we conceded were when we lost the ball ourselves. So it's been ups and downs where the downs were not so low, but I think there is the main part for us still to improve, which is normal. I think for everyone in pre-season it's normal that there's still room for improvement, let alone if we not only lost 3 or 4 starters, I think we've lost 5 to 6 players that played quite a lot of minutes for us last season, and we brought in 4 new ones, so then it's normal to that there's a little bit of adaptations, but we are definitely ready for the league.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Redmen TV and your fan interactive part of the show. Liverpool taking on Bournemouth, beginning the defence of our Premier League crown at Anfield under the lights on what's set to be quite an emotional evening. Obviously, whilst also the football will take centre stage, the Diogo Jota tribute, I'm sure, will be fitting and well observed. So yeah, lots and lots to talk about over the next few hours, and indeed the next 9 months, because we're about to do it all over again. This is the part of the night where you can have your say on literally anything you want. Ask me any questions, any conversations. The floor is very much yours. Carl, I wanted to bring this up. I noticed from a little while ago in the chat, but I've just scrolled up and seen it. Yeah, really enjoyed heading down a Liverpool fan in Japan as well. It was a real pleasure. So yeah, let's chat, shall we? How are we feeling? We've just done score predictions. Feel free to keep them coming back in. Dan the man is back. How are you, my friend? I hope you are well. I hope you've summered well. Pumped for the new season, number 21. Here we come. I hope you are correct. Yeah, I think score-wise, we've seen a whole range of different scorelines coming in, from the conventional 2-0 Salah Nakatike to the 4-3 wildness that this will be. I must admit, I'm more in this camp than I am in anything. And I'd love to sit here with the utmost confidence, like I did for the majority of last season, and say this Liverpool team aren't conceding today. We're far too strong. We're far too firm. We're far too structured. That doesn't feel quite as obvious so far, I think it's fair to say, and that's fair enough because we are still in much in the early throes of the summer. Still transfers to be done. We've literally confirmed one tonight, as I mentioned a moment ago. Leone, we understand, is literally an Anfield experience in the atmosphere, I believe, for the first time. So what a night that's going to be for him. But yeah, it's still all positive, and I'm still backing us to get the job done. I just don't think it's going to be quite as comfortable and as serene as certain Liverpool games might have been this season, including ones against Bournemouth. Yeah, I'm happy to bring that comment up. Let's not go into detail about what it was. It wasn't my... Some people may think it was my finest moment. I like to think I've had better moments in my life, stroke career up until this point. But yeah, I'll let you be the judge of that. I've had a sound summer as well. I hope the same applies. Hope we're all well. I usually sort of kick off these shows asking if everyone's okay. And I hope that is the case. Somebody's going for a piece of the 9-0 demolition we did at Bournemouth a couple of years ago when Scott Parker's cardigan was a really poor choice, because I think I'm right in saying it was a red hot day in August. And B, I think that was the last time he managed Bournemouth. Like, that was him sacked after that job, wasn't it? I'm sure he got the bullet after that. Feel free to correct me. But yeah, that 9-0, I don't see a repeat of that personally, but I'd be here for it if that was to be the case. Don't get me wrong. We're having a 5-3 Manders. You have gone 4-2. Try and go the whole game without celebrating. Don't really want to do that. That doesn't feel like what we should be doing. Dan, watching got the Forest game in November, what's the chance it'll be changed? Is it? I assume it's currently a 3 o'clock kickoff on Saturday. And my rule of thumb on Liverpool fixtures is if it's currently down to 3 o'clock kickoff, the likelihood is it won't be that. Liverpool will play genuinely. Somebody will have proper numbers on this and be able to do more research than I'm about to do off the top of my head. But like, we'll probably play maximum like 8, 10 3 o'clock kickoffs Saturday, if that. Like, it feels like we hardly ever have them because we're always chosen for telly. And there's even more games on Sky this year. I don't know, I'm doing like a mini promo for them, but like, I don't envisage us being 3 o'clock Saturday a lot. Let's put it like that. So if you are planning trips and flights and hotels and whatever around 3 o'clock kickoffs, always bear in mind it'll change. And I think I'm right in saying it's about 6 weeks prior to the fixture itself, which they change when exactly they're going to be. So, yeah, bear that in mind as well. When is kickoff? And less than 40 minutes away now. So, yeah, stick around. Who are the new signings I'm most looking forward to? Florian Wirtz, isn't it? Let's be honest. And I must admit, I've been Florian Wirtz completely for ages, but the 60 minutes odd we got of Hugo Ekitike on Sunday has whetted my appetite to see more of him. Obviously, the goal is the standout moment. I was really impressed by some of his all-round play as well. So, Wirtz is probably still the headline act in that conversation. But Ekitike he's teased me and he's impressed me enough to suggest that I'm keen to see what else he's got and what he's all about in the Premier League. And again, I said it before in the previous bit of show, like the Isak stuff, the Isak speculation, the will it happen, won't it happen, that's not for his thinking. That's not for his psyche. He's just got to go about his business, and it's his shirt until it isn't. And he's got a head start on Alexander Isak and whatever his Liverpool future or not looks like. So do the business, score the goals, be the main man, and then the rest will take care of itself from his perspective. I'm certain of it. Frimpong versus Menu could be a battle for the ages as well. Wirtz scores. I do want to see some. I know we got an assist at the weekend, but I do want to see him score and have that real announcement, I'm here moment. I think Florian Wirtz is due one of them. And I don't think we'll be waiting too long for it either, for what it's worth. Do we sign Isak? Yes or no? Yes, still, in my opinion. I think there's been a little bit of movement from the Newcastle end as well, surrounding Johan Visser, of course, and Gonzalo Ramos. Craig Hope was reporting earlier on. So I don't think we're a million miles away from seeing some, if you'll pardon the pun, hope in Liverpool's pursuit of Alexander Isak. If Giovanni will anything to Sergio, I don't think so. No, I'm feeling Kirkhope will do well tonight. Yeah, likewise. And again, up against the whole team, bit of extra incentive for him. Somebody a moment ago mentioned the bench and the weakness of it. And we touched on it earlier on, but I do think it's a point worth having a chat about again, because I think it's accurate. And I was thinking earlier on when the lads were chatting about something else, I'm still paying attention, is that bench itself isn't stacked right now. I think there were certain games last season where it was, and we just sat here and marvelled at the strength of the bench that we had with all the senior recognised internationals, international captains aplenty left, right and centre. That isn't quite the case anymore. So I'd say it's a bad bench because I don't believe it is. But when you also add into the mix that Harvey Elliott's future is very, very, very uncertain, Federico Chiesa's future is still somewhat uncertain. Trainioni's a real talent, Ryan Gamoa's a real talent, but still very young. Joe Gomez is literally back in training for like 2 days. All of a sudden, the bench can look even weaker. And I know you've still got Ryan Gravenberch and Conor Bradley to add back into the fold, so that strengthens it. But it does hammer home and lay bare the reasons why we're still looking for reinforcements in the market. So I've just seen a selfie from Giovanni Leone, which I need to pay attention to, obviously. Yeah, it does, again, more reason and more stock into the explanation as to why Liverpool are still looking to bring in further players, including Isak. There's murmurings beginning about a winger now, and I do think that's important too, because I am the biggest fan of Ngamoa, and I think he's got a really, really bright future ahead of him. And all the talk from Arne Slot and Liverpool Football Club in general is you don't want to block his pathway. We really think he's a player for the here and now. That's all well and good. However, what I will say is, when the going gets tough and push comes to shove, and Arne Slot needs to turn to someone on the bench, one of the biggest conversations we had around Arne Slot last season, and maybe where he was falling short, maybe didn't quite have full trust in the bench, and this point is kind of what I'm talking about here, is he'd never had 15, 16 players to turn to, it felt like, on any given week. He had a core of 12, 13 that he really, really trusted. And I don't think that's left him yet. He may well have 14, 15 this year when all our business is done and dusted. Hopefully Gahey, hopefully Isak, who knows, another wide man as well. I just think when we're in a big game, any Premier League game's a big game, ultimately. Any Champions League night's a big night as well. And we are turning to the bench, and he does look at Ryan Gamoa. As much as I think he's excellent and going to be a superstar, I'm just not entirely convinced Arne Slot will see him as a feasible, viable option. Certain games when we're winning, but if we want someone to change a game, I think we need to bring in a more senior, ready to go, more experienced option. That's just my personal take, and that isn't to say Gamoa still doesn't have a part to play in the first team this season when it comes to cup minutes and what have you. But yeah, I just think we'll lack him a wide man. And Chiesa could well be this, but let's be honest, Chiesa could have been that for the past 12 months, and he hasn't been for whatever reason. He could have been that last Sunday at Wembley in the Community Shield, and he wasn't. So I think already all the noises around Chiesa and indeed in Gamoa were like, oh no, he's a proper option for us. We're going to see more of him, etc., etc. And then the first chance you get, you don't. I was a bit like, old habits die hard, I think is kind of the point I'm trying to make. But let's wait and see. Tonight might fly in the face of everything I've just said, and Mura might come on and Chiesa might come on, and they might actually be genuine contenders for us this season. But let's just wait and see. And I think Rio will get game time. I absolutely do. And I'd love to see him as well. But I just wonder where that game time comes and in what game states it comes more than anything else. Like, I think FA Cup and Carabao Cup are absolutely situations whereby we'll see him maybe start games. But 1-1 against Man City away at the Etihad. Like, many of us would sit here and say, why not? But will Arne Slot make that call? Or would he rather insert 23-year-old winger's name here? Let's wait and see. Obviously, they've got to be the right quality and the right player, and Liverpool got to be able to sign whoever that is. That goes without saying. But I just wonder if there is something else we can do in the market to make that happen and address what I believe is a slight shortfall in the squad right now. And again, if you told me that Chiesa could be that, I'd believe you. But does Arne Slot believe that? I don't know. And somebody says Slot has been impressed by Chiesa and training, his fitness levels improving. I mean, what month and year is this? Because I feel like we've been hearing that forever. And I hate talking like this about any Liverpool player, I really do. I want them all to succeed. I want them all to play and score goals. But that line could have been copied and pasted from last November. Let's be brutally honest about it here. So we'll wait and see. Not to be negative and all that. Let's not be negative. And if Chiesa gets his fitness back, he's going to be a handful of lots of play. Again, I repeat what I just said a moment ago. I hope you're right. I just think there has been so many opportunities to play him. Like, why last Sunday? Why doesn't he come on? Back up Ben Doak. Well, Ben Doak looks like he's off. Ben Doak looks like he's off to Bournemouth. £25 million looks to be the deal there, which, for what it's worth, is a remarkable bit of business from a Liverpool point of view. If we don't think he's Liverpool ready in terms of his quality, to literally almost make 25 million profit on the lad is exceptional. Like, it really is. We signed him for like 600k from Celtic, and we're about to sell him to Bournemouth, ironically, for £25 million. It is incredible. Absolutely, it is. Sound. If we're flying tonight, the game turn up by the hour mark, Rio comes on. Possibly. And again, that may well be all he ever sees. And that may well be the types of situations where he does come on. But it's the other situations where you need somebody to call upon in a different game, in a more high-stakes game, in a game where it's still on a knife edge, it's still in the balance, because that will come. Liverpool won't walk to a canter every single game of football that we play. It's just not the way this season is going to go. I'd love it to. I just don't see it. We should sing Duran Duran. His name is Rio and he's running. Yeah, I think Mark Kenny got that song going at Anfield a couple of weeks ago for the Bilbao friendlies. So we'll wait and see if it catches on. But let's just wait and see. Doak pays for Leone. He more or less does, and he pays for himself 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times over in terms of everything we put into him, and he's had a good crack at it. I think injuries have probably, or they certainly haven't helped, I think it's fair to say. I've been a huge fan, and I think I wish him all the best, certainly, when it comes to his move. He's been withdrawn from the reckoning tonight in the squad. Nothing's been confirmed yet by either club, by the way, but he was meant to be a part of at least the sort of the travelling to Anfield squad tonight, and that has been stopped. So you'd imagine we're not too far away from an agreement being struck there. No, Gravenberch is not starting because he is suspended for this game of football. So yeah, Coutinho pays for Leone. Coutinho pays for all our transfers forever. That bit of business, that £142 million, will never stop paying for anyone Liverpool sign. Let's be honest. Do you think Newcastle have a few and sell Isak after we play them to score versus them at St James's Park? I think, in terms of saving face, I think that would be smart. And let's be honest, not just in terms of like what it looks like from a PR perspective. Like, if you want to enhance or at least give yourself some chance of getting something out of that game, not selling your prized possession and the fella who bangs in goals for fun, left, right and centre, to the team you're about to play, is a quite smart move. Pretty savvy from Newcastle. Not moved particularly brilliantly or serenely through the market so far this summer, but hanging on to Isak until the very last moment, and indeed that game's done and dusted, would actually be quite clever from them. But yeah, let's wait and see. I said it earlier, I do think Isak gets done, personally. And I think Newcastle are now finally acting like and moving in a way that might allow us to do this bit of business in terms of the transfer stuff that they're trying to do. I even think, to a certain extent, I think Visser being confirmed as a Newcastle player, whilst he's been very much billed as the Wilson replacement, may just be enough to get the Isak wheels in motion. It would mean they'd have to go and do more in terms of, like, they would have to go and still sign the big money target. But yeah, I've got a hunch that Visser alone might be enough for Isak and Liverpool to start conversing, if they haven't already. Isak would be last minute. I said this before upstairs, like, I feel like we'd like 18 days in the market left. My maths isn't great, so maybe not that. But there's loads still to be done, isn't it? There's like probably 4 or 5 outgoings, including loan lads that will probably leave between now and the end of the window. Maybe a couple on the bench tonight as well. There's obviously the Gahey conundrum stroke saga. There's the Isak saga. And now you've got the intrigue of throwing that wide versus how forward into the mix too. Like, there's all kinds going on. It's going to be fascinating and really busy. Dan, how do we do our domestic man the match? We can't. Oh, me and you, my friend. Sorry, I didn't even read your name. I started reading your comment. Yeah. Do you know what? DM me and I'll send you my number, and then we'll just go back and to about whether or not Dom Szoboszlai should be man the match. Let's just do that forever. Because now when Verd's on the pitch, one of us needs to change our favourite. Yeah, it's a good point. I mean, I'll be honest, as it stands right now, McAllister he still has my heart. So I haven't flitted away from him just yet. And I don't see it happening anytime soon. I might have my head turned, don't get me wrong. I might have a chat with Florian Wirtz at some point. But as we sit here right now, it's McAllister till I die. So yeah, but feel free to DM me and I'll send you my number, as I will with you as well, my friend. We should have done this ages ago, let's be honest. Paul Bendoke has to take a translator with him for his Bournemouth medical. I mean, I'm sure that's not true. I'm sure they understand the Scottish accent down there. They've got a couple of Scots, haven't they? I feel like they've got 1 or 2 Scots in their squad already. They definitely had them down. Ryan Christie was there. Ryan Christie there? I feel like he's there. So yeah, they've definitely had Scottish footballers. So yeah, Richard Hughes is Scottish and he was from there. Well, not from there, but you know, he was there. Beware of you, Semenyo. Yeah, I think Bournemouth, to come back to tonight's game before we start to wrap up, Bournemouth have threats and they will pose a threat to Liverpool tonight. There's no two ways about that. I'm going to put that on the screen because, I mean, I don't condone any of them. I think that's worth saying while it's on the screen, but it's still quite a funny thing to say. Yeah, Bournemouth would definitely pose challenges to Liverpool. And I think actually if this was Liverpool in full flow and like as solid, as well planned, as well structured and as fluid in attack. I think we did look quite fluid in attack, to be fair, last Sunday. Second half, not so much, we lost our way. But yeah, if all the aforementioned adjectives were true about the Liverpool side, I would be sitting here saying, well, Bournemouth have been dismantled a little bit. We don't quite know what this Bournemouth team is anymore. Like, they've got so much work to do and they've been so unsettled all summer. Like, will the upheaval get the better of them? And we might have quite a straightforward evening's work. But because of Liverpool's problems, and Arne Slot himself admitted we've got situations and issues that we need to iron out, and we're 8 out of 10 off the ball and all that sort of stuff. I mean, I've been a little bit sloppy in transitions and giving the ball away too cheaply and all that. So in that, because of all that, I think Bournemouth will cause a threat. And Semenyo will be front and centre of that. I like Evan Nilsson a lot as well. I think David Brooks is a very tidy footballer, very creative footballer. They've got players that can hurt you. They absolutely have players that can hurt you. So I just think we've got more that can hurt them the other way, which is why my score prediction, which of course could be wildly inaccurate, is 4-2. Because I don't think we're quite as watertight defensively as we'd like to be at this point. And I think their new look, stroke somewhat makeshifty, back four, will really struggle to cope with Salah, Ekitike, Gakpo, Verts as a front four, backed up by McAllister, Szoboszlai, bit of Kirkes, bit of Frimpong, maybe even it sounds a bit of Virgil van Dijk. So it's going to be a fascinating watch, obviously. But yeah, I just think we'll outscore them. I don't think that'll be the game plan and the way we go about our business all season long, by the way, for what it's worth. I just think tonight we'll try and, just outgun the opposition. Thanks, Ben. I'm trying. I've summered quite well, I must admit. So yeah, I appreciate the compliment. Yeah, I've been working hard. So thanks. It's glad to see it's paying off. I'm sure you're looking very well as well. Somebody earlier on mentioned the stubble being better than the beard, so thanks for that too. Compliments are nice. Don't always get them in this line of work, but every now and then it's nice to see them. We do work hard. I'm very excited for tonight. As am I, Diane. As am I. I think we're going to have a fun, entertaining watch. And listen, I think it's important to remember the other side of tonight and the emotions that will come with tonight, because this is another, hopefully, very fitting opportunity with which to honour and pay tribute to the man that was Diogo Jota and indeed Andre Silva. So important to remember that. I don't think that should ever be too far from our minds. All season long, actually, for what it's worth. And tonight, obviously, most importantly. But then again, I think when the whistle comes and Liverpool are required to take care of business, the fans, Arne Slot, and indeed the players, I'm sure we'll do that as well. Gravitash, Ian Russ, 0.2, 2.0. I can't. I look dreadful. Has anyone ever shaved? I haven't done this, by the way, but has anyone ever shaved and just left the tash just momentarily and just thought, absolutely never in a million years? If you have, tell me what that was like, because I haven't done it. Hit the likes for Dan's tan. I suppose I've got a bit of a tan. I feel like I was more tan post-tour, but still. The weather's been boss. We need the intensity rather than this laid-back attitude that we've had. I mean, yeah, and I'm sure tonight we'll see another step up in that intensity because, let's be honest, the stakes have gone higher. The need for the intensity and the importance of the game have gone up a level or two. So, yeah, I'm absolutely certain. And the atmosphere will play into that as well. And Liverpool will be well aware of what tonight means and what tonight can be the start of. Because we've spoken somewhat openly about the fact we are hopefully starting out on the road to 21, and Liverpool are overwhelming favourites in a lot of different areas when it comes to the Premier League title, but that stands for absolutely fuck all right now. It's about actually going out and there and delivering on the pitch. And that's up to the players. And as you rightly say, that means we have to bring a new level of seriousness to the situation, which I'm pretty certain we will. Somebody mentioned the doc a moment ago. And thank you for that. I will hopefully find the chat in a moment, but somebody said they loved the doc. There we go. Got it. Thank you. Love the doc, Dan. What do I think of Slot saying Isak and Ekitike can play together? Has he said that? Has he said that while I've been talking? Is that a thing he said? Great. Absolutely great. Yeah, why not? I mean, he's tinkered with formation. Somebody earlier on mentioned the possibility of changing to a back three. I've been convinced we will. Certainly if Mark Gahey arrives, I felt like that was a viable option for us, but other people aren't so convinced. Remains to be seen, obviously. But yeah, I don't think anything's out the realms of possibility when it comes to in-game tinkering from Arne, including if indeed Isak does arrive, Isak and Ekitike playing as a two. Yeah, I think that's very viable. What happens to Mo Salah is another question, but still, Mr. Blood Redster, Chris, says, yo, Redmen, and all in the chat, you never walk alone. Love you all, I love you too. If I was inviting you to Adam Sandler costume, that took a dramatic turn, that chat, that comment. This is what I get for not reading all the comments before I put them online. I mean, don't get me wrong, it could have been much worse, it could have been something horrific, so I'm glad I never. But, yeah, I don't know. Happy Gilmore, I guess. But then does he not look like the same in all? If I was inviting you to an Adam Sandler... So I have to go with somebody that Adam Sandler has played as a character. Is that right? Am I getting the gist of that? It's got to be... just Happy Gilmore then, isn't it? Like, I guess. I don't know. But again, I feel like he looks the same. He just looks like Adam Sandler in different clothes, doesn't he? Have they ever played anything so outlandish? Maybe. Is was that Adam Sandler? Zoolander? Somebody help me. But anyway, I'm not a big film guy, as you might be able to tell. Because that would be more... That's a costume. Is that Adam Sandler? Anyway. It's literally irrelevant. We've got 2 minutes to go. So keep the... There's a good documentary. Wow. Ben Stiller, that's Ben Stiller. I told you I wasn't very good at this sort of thing, films. You're right, though, it's Ben Stiller. Thank you very much. Plu, sounds. Nice to see you back, mate. Happy September, August, sorry to you as well. Hope you've had a good summer. Legend is out. Yeah, that might be what I'm thinking about. Little Nicky. Okay. Anyway, scores. And for the next 2 minutes, because I've got like 2 minutes before I leave you all, can we go score predictions and goal scorers, please? Please. 2 minutes, that's all I want. I don't want anything else. I don't want Zoolander. I don't want Happy Gilmore or any other Ben Stiller / Adam Sandler films. I just want goal scorers and score predictions, and then I will go and leave you. Apparently people are saying that Slot did say that in the interview, which is fascinating. Is he openly speaking about where Isak can play now, whether he can fit into our system? Because, wow. Salah inverts 2-1. Ekitike gets the first one again. 3-1. I said goal scorers. You've got the memo. 3-1 with Salah, Ekitike, and Salah and Semenyo. You even done a Bournemouth goal scorer. You're right. 4-9. I could only assume that meant to say 4-0. Salah, Sobo, and Ekitike 2. Got 4-2. A person after my own heart there. 4-2 with Salah twice, Ekitike, Maka, and Semenyo, who's scoring the other one for Bournemouth. 7-2, Ekitike hat-trick. 4-1, Salah, Ekitike, Wirtz, and Virgil van Dijk. 3-0, Salah, Wirtz, and Gakpo. 3-1, Ekitike, Salah, Maka. And so everyone's going for Semenyo as the Bournemouth goal scorer, which I think... I don't know why that's been brought up, but that is accurate. 3-1, Wirtz, Salah, and Gakpo. I think Semenyo probably. Evan Nilsson there, I think we're forgetting about him a little bit. You ready to come in? I'll leave. 3-1. Come on, the Reds. Ekitike, Salah, and Wirtz. 3-1. Ping pong. Hilarious. Salah and McAllister. And finally, 3-1 says Ash Castle. Salah double and Florian Wirtz. Right then, I will love you all and leave you all for the remainder of the evening. Do enjoy the watch along with Ste and Errol. Do keep reminding Errol about what happened on Tuesday night because it was fucking joyous. I think there's a clip of me speaking to somebody about Giovanni Leone coming up. So enjoy that as well. And I will see you all very, very soon. Goodbye for now. Bit of movement, another signing in the transfer market, Giovanni Leone. This one's happened quick as well. It feels like 2 days ago, this wasn't even really on my radar. It was a name that had been mentioned, and all of a sudden, he's a Liverpool player app. 28 million initial fee, 18 years old, 17 Serie A appearances last season. What I will say is, we won't spend loads of time speaking about the player, because I think either of us has seen loads of him, but Liverpool have been craving this profile of centre-half for a while. We've been linked to numerous. None of them have happened for a variety of different reasons. But it feels like finally Liverpool have gone out and got the young defender that they wanted.
Yeah, obviously we had Quansah and it just didn't work out in the end. It did feel as though he was building up to being that sort of Virgil van Dijk of the future, and it didn't work out that way. We sell him at the start of the window, and I did start to panic and think, even if we do go and get someone like Gay, it did feel as though there was a gap in the place of where Quansah once was for that sort of like young talent who can be something for the future for us. And I'm not saying Gay, he's old, he's only like 25, but it's nice to have like youth on the books that you can be so hopeful for the future. And it all feels like future planning from Liverpool, doesn't it? It feels like we've done that all summer. We've just thought about the future, and even going and getting the likes of Frimpong and stuff like that, and you think about Salah, it all feels like future planning for AFCON, and then even a time without Salah. So this signing, I know it's a big price tag for someone so young. It does feel like a lot for me. I know 20 odd million, 30 odd million nowadays doesn't feel like a lot, but for someone who's 18, to me it does, especially someone coming from Parma that I haven't watched enough of, and I haven't heard enough voices talking about it. But at the end of the day, we can be excited about it because I trust Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards to know the profile,
Hey everyone, welcome back. Yeah, that was Dan and Abby with the Redmen reaction. Liverpool, of course, and out in the signing of Giovanni Leone. That show is available on redmenplus.com. It's probably a bit too late to go and watch it now, but if you want to watch it at the end of this game and go and fill your boots, it's over there for you. Over on redmenplus.com. Thank you.
He's 6'5".
6'5", yeah.
18.
Yeah. Big guy.
Oi.
Yeah. Big guy.
Wow.
Big boy. Yeah, so we'll see how he is. He's hopefully he isn't involved there, of course, but he is at Anfield. I know there's some stuff around socials with him. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him play in the future for the mighty Redmen. Yeah, right then. Schlons, nice name. Says Fallonly, the Haribo. Yeah, we've got the Haribo today. It's a big game. Me and Errol went to shop. Errol nearly caused a road rage accident on the way, which was interesting. I was thinking, if we end up throwing hands with these two lads in this car, Dan's going to be doing a solo watch-along. But thankfully, it was peaceful.
For what it was worth, the rules of the road, I was totally in the right.
No, he did park in a keep clear. Yeah. I wasn't expecting you to wind your window down and give him a business, but still, but he got it.
It's been a long day, talk, man. Like,
and then once you're in, I've got to be in.
Yeah,
I'm driving.
Your beef's my beef.
Yeah. Basically, we're together. So thankfully, the fella just eventually drove off when Errol gave him the business. So we're back with some sweets and with some food. So that was an eventful trip to Co-op. But we're back. It's all doing well. Yeah, do let us know where are you watching in the world? I'd love to know what you're eating, what you got going on. Friday nights, under the lights. There'll be some people in work watching this Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
Like I know there'll be people, the Americans in particular. Yeah, absolutely. Maybe lunchtime there. So let us know what you're getting up to.
It's a big banner. That's a newbie, That's a newbie.
Liverpool 20 times. Yeah, absolutely. Oy. Yeah, Kyle's in Nashville, just finishing work. Shout out to all the people get out the office, get home early dark.
Get your weekend started right.
Tell the boss, Ste said I can leave.
Yeah, you've heard it from the gaffer. The gaffer's made the call. You can leave early. Down tools, get in the car, head home, put the telly on, put your YouTube on, tune in with us. Jobs are good.
Say, listen, gaffer, I'm not going to do no work anyway because I'm watching the Reds. So if anything, I'm a negative influence on the building.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Or just now throw a couple of sneezes in.
Get your excuses in early.
And then, head's cold. I would probably have done that yesterday. I'd have started about 4 o'clock, just a little dry throat. Yeah. I'd have been.
Not like you ever pulled a sickie, no.
Not yet, because I can just do it once. But in other jobs, I have. It's been known. Like I just if I didn't want to come to work here, I just wouldn't.
What are you gonna do? I mean, I would miss it if it was
I wouldn't do that.
No watch-along, and it was just me, just sat here with just like.
If I really wanted to, I could just do that. But I would never do that. I'm too good of Too good of a guy.
We got a Scouser in California saying it's lunchtime. Big up you, Nicali's son. Hope you enjoy.
Let's see. Sylvie Ray says, fun fact, Ekatike's name is a palindrome. It reads the same forwards and backwards. It does. That is true. And so is his number, for what it's worth.
It's no longer a fun fact, though, because I've heard that fact 5 times.
It's
a fact. It is a fact.
It absolutely is a fact. Yeah, a very emotional time at Anfield. I know Sky are playing their Jota tribute here. I know Anfield is going to pay its respect to Diogo, which is just an absolute surreal, horrendous, heartbreaking situation. From what I led to believe, Diogo's family are in attendance.
Yeah.
I saw Arna Slot mention that, his wife and kids, which again, yeah, just absolutely devastating. Obviously, as we all know, I know there's a bit of a package shown on British TV here. I know there's a memorial and a mosaic set up that will go up before kickoff for both Diogo and, of course, Andre.
Let's get your Portugal flags in the chat as well. You never walk alone. All of that good stuff. Let's show our support while we can, gang. And as I say, 2.4 thousand of you have tuned in so far already. The ball hasn't even been kicked yet. Tell your mates, share the stream, let people know you're watching and you're joining in this community with us, and we will guide you from the first whistle to the last whistle. And we've even got post-match content coming out of your ears as well. So you're in good company. We'll look after you. And I'm looking forward to it, mate. I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely going to be an amazing game beforehand, of course. Anfield and the whole football community will pay tribute once again to Diogo Jota and Andre Silva. Which again, after both, just horrendous news that we all remember getting earlier on in the summer, unfortunately. So we'll keep tabs on that at Anfield in a moment, because that is obviously Liverpool's first Premier League game. I know we've had the friendly games. It's just devastating, really. I know there's going to be the plan is for there to be a mosaic for both of the brothers. It's important not to forget Andre in this situation as well. And a family that have just lost two young. It's devastating, really devastating. I'm sure, like I say, hopefully, I don't know if they are there. I know Arnold Slot said that the family are going to be there. Hopefully they can take just an inch of comfort, and of course the players as well. Not enough, I don't think, has been mentioned about that. Like, that they are grieving players. Like,
100%.
So that I'm sure they might take some solace from it as well.
And big up, we don't say this often, probably won't say it again, but big up Chelsea as well for what they've done earlier in the week as well. I thought
Chelsea players donating
really classy touch from the Club World Cup. They've donated some of the winnings from that towards directly to the family as well, not even to like a charitable cause or anything. It's just gone directly to the family. So again, I think it's just highlights how much of an impact, the incident has had across the whole footballing world. I think a lot of people certainly will be in support of, everything that we do for the family at this moment in time. But just in fact that Liverpool are making these tributes, it's hard to find people that will kind of hate on us for doing that, I think, even in these times. So it's nice because you can put rivalries aside for 1 minute, because you realise, there are bigger things in life than just football. So lovely touch by Chelsea. And again, I know a lot of clubs, when they visit Anfield at some point this season, I think even Roma, they had a friendly against Everton on the weekend. A couple of their players and their head coach came and made their tributes and wanted to pay their respects. So it's going to be something that we're going to get used to this season, even if it doesn't feel like we'll ever be used to it. But it is certainly very touching and very fitting. So really do appreciate all of the support.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll I'm sure there will be a tribute going up very, very shortly. Just to let you know, of course, one more time, the team news then for the game. Liverpool's team: Alisson Becker, Milos Kerkez, Virgil van Dijk, Ibu Konate and Jeremy Frimpong, Dominic Szoboszlai, Alexis McAllister, Florian Wirtz, Mo Salah, Hugo Ekitike and Cody Gakpo. And the excuse me, Bournemouth with plenty of changes. They've got with injuries and players have been sold and all kinds. They've got, and obviously signings, they've got a much changed team than what we may be used to, especially at the back. So they've got Petrovic, former Chelsea goalkeeper, now in goal. Adam Smith playing at right back. Diakite, the new centre back, and Sinisi are their back two. Truffert at left back. Adam Scott and I would guess Tavernier make up a midfield three with Semenyo and Brooks either side of Evan Nielsen. So that is the Bournemouth 11 for this game. Right then, usually we would go to break a little bit later, but obviously with tributes to be told and things like that, we are going to go to our break a little bit earlier. So yeah, get yourselves involved with the Oosh competition. Paul's going to give the details of that now, and then come back and be with us for the tribute and of course Liverpool's opening game of the season. See you in about 30 seconds.
Tonight, this RS6 Audi could be yours. Oosh.co.uk are giving it away for for free. Head to oosh.co.uk, grab a ticket, and don't miss your chance. Oosh!
Welcome back. Yeah, get yourselves involved. Go and win yourselves a card. That will be at 10 p.m. this evening if you want one. As the players make their way onto the pitch at Anfield, Diogo Jota's song ringing around the stadium. Again, there is a mosaic. I'm led to believe there's a couple of flags as well and all kinds. There you go. There's one of them there, Diogo and Andre. There's our mate Mario holding that one up as well. Big picture of Diogo with the title as well.
It's got to be like
an that's nice. Look at that. Root, the name of Diogo's family saying this will always be your home.
Wow.
Which is very, very touching. Like I say, I'm sure if the family are there, and my guess is even if they are, they might have asked not to be shown on camera, I would guess. I might be wrong.
Out of respect, I'd hope that they wouldn't start just panning the camera to them. Like, do you know what I mean? You can never say too much about British broadcasters, but yeah, out of respect, the least you can do is just allow them that little bit of privacy.
I might be wrong on that, but there's just an assumption. But yeah, Anfield full of green and red for Diogo Jota. Big Portugal flags there flying as well. For Liverpool's number 20 forever. Number 20, obviously that shirt number's now been retired. Anyone who's been buying the new shirt with that number on the back, of course, there's been a donation made to the LFC Foundation in Diogo's honour. There will be a tribute, of course, in a moment. From what I'm led to believe, 2 stands will be holding the mosaics, one for Diogo and one for Andre. And of course, a very emotional Jennifer Walker. It's interesting, Ella, because yes, like the game's important. The game's the game, but for the next 4 minutes, Anfield's going to do what Anfield does best: rally round people when they need it. That's what the Liverpool fan base do, and I'm sure it'll be very much appreciated by the entire Jota family for sure.
Oh, absolutely. And again, that rendition, "If You Never Walk Alone," now it goes up a couple of notches, doesn't it? And it just, makes the hairs on the back of your neck stand up, because everybody's pouring in the emotion of what's happened earlier in this summer into it and what it means. And the players shouldn't forget it. They are only human at the same time, but if you can channel the loss, the hurt, the pain, and obviously try and pour it into what you give to the team on the pitch, it's not to say that you're going to be brilliant every single time you step onto it, but in terms of if you carry that memory in the right way, it should serve you as added fuel more often than not. And I just think the crowd will be there. They'll push you. They'll give you that extra edge and that extra urgency to try and deliver for us. But I think in terms of it being living long in the memory, I think Diogo Jota's impacted so many players in and around this club that they felt that he was an absolute gent of a man and an absolute superstar as a footballer. So they will want to do their utmost to make sure that we can honour his memory in the best possible way as often as possible this season. So tonight's the start of what will be another long campaign, but we've got to find a way to channel all of the emotions. I can't say any emotions are right or wrong, but we need to channel all of the emotions to try and get the best out of this team as well.
Absolutely, indeed. And yeah, players gathered in the centre circle ahead of the game. Massive rendition of You'll Never Walk Alone. Rings around Anfield. Some emotional men there for sure, and why wouldn't they be? Absolutely.
I'm with you, yeah, guys and girls.
I'm sorry, I meant on the pitch.
On the pitch,
but yeah, in the stadium, absolutely. Yeah.
Do you know what, Matt? Ekatike reminds me of a young Snoop Dogg,
Okay.
He looks, apart from the blonde highlighted bits, he looks like a young Snoop. And there it is now.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, the green and red and white mosaic goes up on the cop and on the kind of stand as well.
Mosaics over tifos, by the way. I just think that just looks belter.
Got DJ 20 and you've got, of course, AS 30 as well on the other one.
Yeah, Diane says that mosaic is beautiful.
Anfield does what Anfield does best, pays its respects. And now, hopefully these fellas, been through a lot of people, it hasn't been mentioned, but hopefully they can get their, hopefully they'll get their heads right, get themselves on this game and try and get 3 points for Liverpool.
As Van Dijk calls them and rallies his troops to come and do a little bit of a huddle.
Yeah.
Before kick-off. Slot there, looking very formal now as the gaffer of the defending champions. Blazer, he means business. That looks like very much business attire, innit? Like,
and then it looks like we are moments away from the start of the Premier League season, with Liverpool defending the Kop in the first half, attacking towards the Anfield Road. Then Dominic Szoboszlai will take the kick-off. And Liverpool, defending champions, get the right to lead from the off. Let's win this.
Say that again.
Let's win this. Go top and just stay there.
Stay there, innit? Do a nice G&A from early.
Jobs are good. And as Virgil van Dijk kicks it along, the Premier League season is up and running with the champions at Anfield again at home to Bournemouth in blue. Liverpool in the new Adidas red and white kit. As Ibu Konate's touch wasn't the best, but Liverpool have managed to clear. For now, it's a bit of a scrappy opening 20 seconds. Balls about everywhere, but Liverpool have it under control with Jeremy Frimpong. Let's have a song to start us off with. Liverpool with the ball at the back on his 300th game for the Reds. Alisson Becker plays it out to Milos Kerkez. Touch kind of got away from him, but just Liverpool are going to play on though, because Robin Berg's took over.
Plays it to his boy.
Finds his mate.
Frimpong, he was asking for the back there. He wanted the return ball played into him very early.
Yeah, Virch made the forward run. Didn't quite get there. It was a nasty challenge really on Gakpo. That's a poor. I think McAllister was it?
Yeah, it was McAllister.
That's what we did too much of that at Palace. I remember Arne Slot when he first came in saying like Liverpool played too many risky low percentage passes. That was definitely one from Alexis McAllister. Hopefully that he'll get that out of his system. Bournemouth have just played one right back to Liverpool though. Cody
Gakpo's now raining in on goal.
Strides forward, forced to the main man. Mo Salah dinks it into the box, cleared by Bournemouth.
That was a lovely touch. It's got way too close to Konate though, and Konate will absolutely clean that up.
Both sides guilty, giving the ball away a little bit too easy there. Salah's ball in was a little bit aimless, and it was in the end it was quite easily headed away. Alright then, thank you so much by the way.
The Prem's back, lad. Like, this is Prem footy, do you know what I mean? Like, this is the season.
It is, right? You only get 38 of these each year for us, make the most of it. As the defending champions have the ball inside their own half, and Alexis is going to strive forward. There's loads of room. Surprisingly, a lot of room as he finds left-hand side Cody Gakpo. He's got Kerkez outside. He's got inside Ekitike. Very similar to where he scored in midweek. Throughout the weekend, he tries to go for something similar, but miss it straight down the throat of Sells.
Not Sells anymore.
I mean, not even Sells anyway. Sells plays for Nottingham Forest. I meant Petrovic. Don't know where they got Sells from. Sells plays for Nottingham Forest. There's nothing to do with Bournemouth. That's it. Anyway, Semenyo wins his header, but Virgil van Dijk says none of that, please. There's a lot of space. Ekitike and Van Dijk not quite on the same wavelength there. Ekitike came short, Van Dijk played it long. Again, Bournemouth, they are very changed Bournemouth. They've got injuries, they've had players leaving the club. And there's been a couple of moments there where they haven't been on the same page a little bit either. Petrovic goes long again. I'm not sure you're going to get much out of that, yeah. I'm going to say straight down to Konate's full back.
Evan Nielsen's not the biggest in number 9s either,
yeah.
You look against Van Dijk and Konate, do you know what I mean? They're going to dwarf you, mate.
Interesting that they've moved Semenyo over to this side.
To this side, yeah.
Maybe to have a little go at Milos Kerkez, I don't know. Good by Ekitike, linking up with Vert, and again
Salah was free on the outside.
Good ball outside to Gakpo, and Gakpo will get there. He's got Kerkez behind him if he wants to use him. He does. Milos Kerkez at cross against his old club, but it was a poor one.
Very flat delivery from Kerkez. He couldn't
miss it.
Yeah.
Interesting that they've gone Semenyo on the other side though. They obviously fancy either keeping him away from Kerkez or giving him away from Frimpong or
Konate just nearly got under it and didn't quite connect the way he wanted to. Ekitike's going to have too much time and space there in the middle.
Liverpool find a lot of room in the middle of this park, and there goes Mo Salah down Liverpool's right. He's got Frimpong on the overlap, doesn't use him. Mo Salah shoots! Good save from Petrovic.
And that's more like it from Mohamed Salah.
I'm telling you now, if Bournemouth give Liverpool that much space in midfield, they're going to lose this game and they're going to get battered. They're going to have to fix that. Liverpool had acres of space. Ekitike finds Salah. Salah cuts inside. It's a good effort, actually.
It's a great effort,
and it's a good save. Thanks to Raj with the super chat. Says, evening lads, let's do this. Indeed, let's do this, Raj. Thank you very much. Corner for Liverpool then.
Florian Wirtz goes over to the corner flag to take it with his F50s on.
Go
and
short.
he plays it. No.
Little down the line one, maybe a little set piece. I don't know. He's got it back anyway. Dinks it to the edge of the box all the way out to Frimpong. Has he got to shoot?
No.
Plays it out to Salah. I mean, if that was a set piece, I'm not sure it worked.
Yeah.
But Salah's going to whip it back in. Van Dijk header! Oh, just leaning back.
The big fella should be doing better there, Steve, for me. The big fella should be doing better. Try and get it on target. Liverpool, it looked like a little bit off the training ground.
I think it under that should be Ekatiké's header, you know. Let's see. No,
I don't think he's going to get it.
And to be fair to Virgil, he was leaning back away from it. It was just like a yard or so behind him. I don't know if that was how it was meant to be planned, but it worked out that Van Dijk had a free header. I say he was just the way he was stretching back made it really difficult to get that on target.
Oh, they've done it again.
Give it straight to Florian Wirtz.
Oh,
it's with Mo Salah. Bournemouth just walked it back. Bournemouth are at 6s and 7s here though, early on in this game. As they get to the halfway line with Evan Nielsen, he holds it up. Liverpool give a throw in away on the halfway line in the end. A couple of times they've had some poor passes there. Evan Nielsen done them a favour there. He just held it up and eventually won a throw in, but yeah, Bournemouth again, Dillian on the ball, and it goes back to the keeper. Yeah, Bournemouth have been nervy for 5 minutes. Maybe that's why they got Semenyo over here. They're going to target him in the air against Kerkez, but Kerkez does well. And Virgil van Dijk should have that. Oh, his touch was poor. Second touch wasn't that much better, to be honest. Semenyo takes it back. Even that's a risky pass, so he's just not got away with it.
Number 5 there picks it up. And now they're going to go
down the left-hand side, yeah. Bournemouth ball into Liverpool's box. Semenyo
there.
I think Kerkez did well, actually.
I think he does. He just holds him up, doesn't he? Doesn't let him get across his body. Stays goal side.
I think it's the new lad, Truffert, who got in. He plays...
Yeah, the battling straight away. Oh, he doesn't. He
does enough, doesn't he?
Doesn't
he? He doesn't give up, does he? And in the end, Semenyo blasts over the bar. But a little warning for Liverpool.
He wanted to get that ball into the box early, didn't he?
I think Kerkez just about did enough on that one.
But their gaffer was applauding it. That's obviously a tack that they want. Try and get him into the box early.
Yeah, they've definitely switched Semenyo's sides for a reason. As Gakpo wins his header, flicks it on. Ekatike going to ask to be hold it up. Got too many of them around him really. And Bournemouth win it back. They go long again, looking to the left hand side. He slips though, and Frimpong's header
isn't the best.
Good running by Szoboszlai.
But Szoboszlai's there to bail him out, and then he
concedes the throw, does he? Yeah, just about. But it was good.
Good coverage.
I think it was Brooks who slipped. Frimpong won the header, but then it was a little battle on, and eventually it's a throw into Bournemouth. This could be a long one. It looks like they're setting the long throw up.
Mowing the long sleeves, looking $1 million. They're already conferring there between them on the bench. There, Ariola's talking to his staff there.
All right then.
Semenyo's getting a little bit from the from the Liverpool fans.
I didn't know we had a long throw. Fair enough. Right, Semenyo's gone over to the other side to whip that long throw in.
Ibu deals with it.
Yeah, good header. Back to Semenyo though. He goes all the way back to his defender on the halfway line, and we can build again from there. Say Bournemouth. They're going to end up back with the goal if they're not looking.
Yes,
yeah, that's exactly where they're going to go.
Ooh,
goes back to Petrovic.
Took up that left hand side there as well. Just drifted back.
Chance if Liverpool can win that. Oh, Salah was very close to winning that one. Liverpool should fancy the chances of winning the next one. Yeah, Kanate should deal with that one and does and finds. Oh, gives away a corner. Poor one to give away.
Wow.
I hate giving cheap corners away like that.
Wow.
It's a poor pass by Ibu. And it's out for a corner. Needless, really.
Liverpool with some defending to do now.
Corner kick for Bournemouth. Needless one to give away, really, by Ibu Kanate. He's had a couple of nervy touches. But anyway, Liverpool got some defending to do. Oh, they go short to Bournemouth. Now it whips in. Alisson should deal with that.
Alisson's going to deal with it.
Can he launch a counter? He's got options if he wants to.
Szoboszlai's there. He's a free man. He's open.
Yeah. Szoboszlai in the left back position has the ball.
Will he go for a big spray that he did the other day? No,
plays inside. Liverpool can build from there, I guess. Wirtz comes deeper. Go back in the end to the goalkeeper. Good claim from Alisson as he clips long. Ekatike nods it down. Verts couldn't quite get there. Liverpool should, but he don't. Semenyo gets it instead. He's going to have a little run for the first time and plays it down the line. Danger signs for Liverpool. Van Dijk deals with that one. Another corner for Bournemouth though.
Bournemouth have started to come into this game in the last couple of
I
minutes.
think it was Smith on the overlap. It was a good ball by Semenyo. Van Dijk dealt with that well though. It was a good ball, but definitely a good ball. Van Dijk just leaves the trailing leg out. I think Smith was trying to find Evan Nielsen. But Brooks is going to take the corner in front of the Kop. In it comes near post. Flicked away.
Oh, well done. Szoboszlai is that there?
Yes, Dom Szoboszlai
On the
clears it.
line.
Can Salah launch a counter? He's trying to. He's desperately trying to. Good defender in the end.
He's tracked all the way back there as well.
I think it was Evan Nielsen with the flick on. Was that on target? Let's have a little look at how that went.
It's
Near
heading
post.
towards goal, isn't it?
Nah.
It's not on target. But,
But
there's two Bournemouth players there waiting for the tap.
Tavernier was waiting for the tap in, so good work.
Oh, what a touch.
Ekatike wins
Salah's
it back.
done well.
Yeah, Liverpool have won it with
Oh, and he's done really well.
Salah.
Go on. He's a little bit more central than we used
Trying
to.
to find Gakpo. Defended well in the end by
Smith. Yeah, man.
End-to-end action. Now it's Liverpool with a corner. Szoboszlai did really well at one end. Ekatike and Salah do well at the other. There's a bit narrow, that ball, isn't it? He's going to do well to get that, Gakpo, but Smith...
That's Florian again.
Liverpool have a second corner. The first one they went really short and played a little bit of a set piece. That's a 1 in a million pass from Mo Salah, that. I'm not sure Gakpo's ever getting there.
3 big lads there though. Ibu, Ekatike, Van Dijk all lining up. Florian Wirtz takes the corner.
Up rather than out. It's gone right up in the air.
And the goalkeeper's going to claim that, isn't he?
Oh, and they're going to roll out. They're going to launch a counter. Szoboszlai stops it. It wasn't a foul.
That was never a foul. Tells him to get up.
Yeah, not given either. Rightly so.
Tells him to get up.
It's a fucking dive.
He says no.
Yeah. Tavernier just jumped on the floor. Fair play to Anthony Taylor for not buying that. Szoboszlai did well. It was a terrible roll out by the goalkeeper though, to be fair. It gave Tavernier next to no chance. And Liverpool have the ball on the halfway line. I'm glad the ref didn't give that because it was he was definitely trying to buy it as McAllister looks for Wirtz and gets him. Come on, Florian. Goes back. Yeah, Szoboszlai's definitely in this deeper role, isn't he, at times?
Yeah.
Van Dijk going to switch it, looking for Gakpo. The angle's not going to be right.
He's asking a lot of Gakpo there.
Over it. Throw in to Bournemouth. 11 and a half minutes gone at Anfield then. Still Liverpool 0, Bournemouth 0.
3,000 of yous watching, locked in, tuning in with the boys. We love to see it. Make sure you do share the stream. Let people know, hey, I'm watching with the lads.
Virgil van Dijk high up the pitch, loses out though, and Bournemouth are going to try and launch a counter down that left-hand side.
Frimpong's got to get over there.
Got to get over, up against, is it Brooks? Brooks falls over again. That's twice he slipped over. Frimpong done well though.
Does well to just hold them up there because he was always second favourite there, Frimpong.
Bournemouth though advance it in towards Liverpool's box. Florian Wirtz, which
getting back defending. He's off, got to be offside, hasn't he? No.
Cross isn't coming in. Now it comes into Liverpool's box. Headed down, Canate should clear and does. And Bournemouth a game, but Liverpool might have a counter attack with. Go on! He just missed it. Liverpool won, but it's not on ball.
Bro, what are you telling me, ref?
Has he give the foul?
He's give it the other way. He's give it the other way. Bro,
Oh.
you know the Prem is back when we're seeing dodgy referees doing.
Let's have a look at that.
That was snide, you know. That was snide, bro.
Oh, what?
He's a lucky guy.
It was on the halfway line. Ekatike was battling for it. Liverpool won handball. They've given the foul against Ekatike. So it was Sinisi. Yeah. Oh, it's on ball. So where's the foul against them? Where's the foul? Where's the foul? There's no foul. It has to be on ball. Does he touch it? Oh, it's on ball. That's not a red card.
Welcome to the Premier League.
He's given the foul against Liverpool. There was no foul. He's handballed it to stop a one-on-one. Oh, Bournemouth are lucky.
Welcome to the Prem.
I can't believe that decision. Cannot believe that decision. He's invented a foul for no reason.
To justify not having to send him off.
He just knocked it in volleyball. Where's the foul against them?
And then Sky don't even want to show the replays because they...
I don't know what's happened there. Brooks has been booked for something. Ekatike would have been one-on-one with the goalkeeper on the halfway line. Oh, I'm amazed that's not a red card, but it's the Premier League. What is that decision? Did he give a foul against Ekatike? He did nothing wrong. I'll never understand that. I'll never understand that. Anyway, I'm not sure what David Brooks got booked for, by the way, because the camera was showing the replay, but I mean, it's as clear at handball. It has to be a red card in that situation. They've invented a foul the other way for no reason. Can't believe that.
Why are we watching it? Why do you just keep putting us through the misery?
Oh, it's handball! He just knocks it down with his fingers. I've never seen anything like it. He's playing volleyball on the halfway line, and it's their free kick. I can't. I've got no explanation, guys. I've got no explanation for that. Outrageous. 15 minutes in already. Anyway, we're game on as Salah finds Gakpo with a lovely ball. Gakpo running through. Stumbles a little bit, cuts inside, needs help.
Wow, just three of them on him.
Yeah, and Bournemouth just got too many men back. In the end, it was a good ball from Salah. Liverpool have won it back though with Kirkes off Semenyo.
Come on, boys, get up for this now.
Salah round the corner looking for Ekatike. You didn't leave it to. Just off. And it was moments away. Inches away really from Ekatike getting
Salah's
in.
Salah's done that a few times. He's been far more involved already, just in 15 minutes in this game than he has been.
Ekatike is behind
him a little bit, doesn't he?
Yeah. You'll never explain that decision to me. I can't explain that, how VAR said that's not... Oh, I don't know. Fair enough if Taylor maybe missed it. I don't know how, but VAR's got to give that as a red card. Outrageous. 15 minutes into the season. Absolute shocker.
Bottle jobs, these refs.
And unless he gets away with one. He plays volleyball on the halfway line. That's the only way you can describe that. Anyway, we are where we are. Throw into Liverpool. Nice little dummy from Gakpo. That's a foul as well. Ekatike's having his shirt dragged.
Come on, ref says just play on. Let them just do what they want, ref. So and go on, give that as a foul instead. No, go on, you might as well. Just, yeah, makes sense. Could see that from a mile away. Mad thing.
Yeah. See that Arne Slot saying, Hugo, just go down and dive.
That's what you're saying.
Arne Slot saying if you go down so you get the foul. It's clearly, he's getting his shirt ragged. Arne Slot telling him if you don't go down, fair enough.
You're not getting it, yeah, in this league, you just won't, lad.
It's clearly a foul. Arne Slot is not happy with the officiating there.
Mad thing.
Bournemouth got their free kick, but now they have a throw in just in front of Arne Slot. Anyway, we are where we are. And it's 0-0, 17 minutes gone. Bournemouth have the ball at their right back area. Kick it long. Semenyo and Kirkes battle. It falls to Evan Nielsen.
Does well, to be fair to him.
Adams and him do well. And Bournemouth have the ball at the back now. As they go back to Petrovic. What again?
He wants to launch it. And
they're definitely putting Semenyo up against Kirkes for aerial battles. He does have the height advantage. As Canate plays, gets away with it in the end. And then let's go be offside, surely.
Yeah, it is.
He looks a little bit nervy, doesn't he?
He does. That's the one thing I'm worried about in terms of that right-hand side now. And I don't want to say too much about the person that was in that position before Frimpong, but those outballs were usually really good outballs. I haven't seen Frimpong really be able to wrap his foot round any of them yet. Yeah. That gets us the real distance.
Here goes Gakpo down the left. I think he's offside.
He's offside.
He is. So there's a few people in the chat telling me apparently VAR said that was an accidental handball, which if they did, he whacked it down with his hand. It's not handball. It was not accidental, I'll tell you that.
You get done for travelling in basketball for that.
It's crazy. Anyway, free kick to Bournemouth for the offside against Gakpo. Liverpool need to keep the cool. Even the manager was getting a little bit
irate,
a little bit angry. Just it's gone now. They're loving that aerial duel, aren't they, all day? Semenyo against Kirkes.
Semenyo's doing well.
Well, Kirkes he's game, but he's just not as tall. But Semenyo throws it straight back to Liverpool, who clear up to the halfway line. Should be easily collected by Bournemouth, though. There's definitely a game plan to have a go at Milos.
And I wonder what the goalkeeper will do this time.
Yeah, I've got half an idea where this might be going.
Yep.
No, he's not.
No, he plays it short. They're going to go off from the back. And then that's why they don't typically, because they've just given it back to Liverpool. It's Kirkes on the ball now. He goes back to Alisson Becker. Alisson Becker picks out Konate.
Answers on a postcard, ladies and gents, if you can tell me why that wasn't a red card on the halfway, I've got no idea. I've never seen anything like that in my life. Never seen nothing like that in my life. Watch VAR for it. If it doesn't pick that up, the absolute howler, then there's no point having it. As Alisson plays it to Virgil van Dijk into Alexis McAllister. Bournemouth battling hard, to be fair, but Wirtz
no foul. Where's the advantage? Mac has just been dragged to the ground there. You don't give us any advantage after one pass.
Bournemouth going on. Got a super chat from Darren, says no tang fastics for you.
No. Mixing it up. We like to mix it up.
Golden Bears today.
And there we are on the 20-minute mark. Let's get a song on. It's an Enfield at Arts feet on the 20-minute mark to mark a tribute for Diogo Jota and Andre Silva. Number 20.
20th minute as Anfield gets to its feet to tribute Diogo and Andre. As Bournemouth kick the ball straight out of play.
Scouse is not best people in the world.
The whole of Bournemouth on their feet. Young and old. People. Virgil van Dijk brings it forward after the Diogo song still ringing out around a packed Anfield. Szoboszlai finds Salah. What a ball!
That's
what
a great ball. That's a great ball. That, you know.
It really was. Can Salah find the pass? He's still looking. No, didn't get one. In the end, he just goes back to Szoboszlai. He finds an advanced Alexis McAllister back to Mo Salah. Salah dribbling through. Mo Salah still going. Mo Salah just in the end tackled. It took three of them. And Bournemouth just about to get away with it. He ran through about three of them. He didn't quite get past Tavernier, who'd got back. And Liverpool hopefully
back again now.
With Wirtz looking to pull the strings. Wirtz to the edge of the box, cuts inside, plays it across goal to no one really, and it's easily cleared. I'm sure I think he was looking for Ekatike, but played it behind him.
There's Ibu's on the ball now.
Nicely Liverpool having a bit of control possession though.
Yeah, I think
Bournemouth are pressing, to be fair. They're not sitting behind the ball, and the Reds go all the way back to the goalkeeper. Start again. As McAllister turns away from trouble brilliantly, surely fouled. Liverpool will carry on, and then give it away. Fucking hell!
We're just not using these advantages at all.
We're better using it here. Take the ball. Anyway, they've won it back.
Here is Wirtz. Oh, that's a lovely clip ball.
Salah,
he's going to struggle to keep it in.
He has kept it in.
He's done well though.
Mo Salah to the byline, plays it back to Frimpong.
Get in the box.
Frimpong to
Whip it.
Szoboszlai.
Whip.
Looking for a pass.
Goes to Salah.
Salah into the box, deep for Gakpo. Petrovic claims.
Yeah, goalkeeper was always favourite to that one.
A bit too much under that one, did Mo. Terry Mack says not an impressive start. I think they've been alright. It's been okay, in the middle of the road.
I'd like to have tested the keeper a little bit more.
Yeah, I agree.
To be honest with you.
Yeah. But maybe they can do that now with McAllister stealing the ball. I mean, they should have had a clear red. They should be down playing against 10 men. I'll tell you that. As McAllister finds Salah round the corner looking for Ekatike in a battle.
Oh, now he's going to get that given against him, surely. And that's a penalty, but it'll go the other way. Of course it will. Of course it will.
Another time Ekatike judged with foul someone. Did he foul him?
He's already spinning and going down.
And then he's lucky again. There's a little nudge in the back, maybe. I don't think that's a foul, really. Anyway, free kick to one in their own box. This time they don't go long, actually. They go short. I'm surprised that because the long ball's been working. Oh, where it goes. Yeah, didn't take long. Although it's a really misdirected one, and Virgil heads clear. Bournemouth pick up the second. Can Liverpool get on the end of anything? Yeah, done well there, Van Dijk.
There we go.
Finds Vert, finds Gakpo.
Go on, get up there and support him then.
Gakpo up against Smith. Gakpo cuts inside, runs
Heavy
into
touch
trouble.
though,
Out.
heavy touch.
Yeah.
Only Vert does well.
Nice Vert.
Little body feint.
Oh, too long.
And then,
one to the foul.
and then he's not going to get that either. This ref is not looking to give anything for... Ooh!
Kirk dived in.
He's got to be careful there, you know, and it's getting a little bit...
It's a bit angry there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Liverpool are getting a little bit narky.
There's a little bit of needle in this game at the moment, and Liverpool have got to rise to it in the right way, because at the moment we're just getting drawn in. Semenyo clips it away from Vert, and then Kirk
dived in,
needlessly dives in.
McAllister finished him off a good measure.
Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of that. Like, you dive in as a last resort, and if that's you defending your own goal.
I remember speaking to Josh Williams, this cover. He said that's the one criticism he's got of Kirk. He does that. He likes the slidey, which is fine. Last ditch, it doesn't need to be there.
Yeah.
Anyway, Bournemouth go long, looking for the long ball. Van Dijk.
Like, why aren't you standing your man up there in that position of the pitch? Why are you not just standing him up?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, go and try and knock it past me, and I'll match it for pace.
Semenyo this time, another long throws on its way in.
How long was Kirkers at Bournemouth for?
A couple of years, I think. He's only young, isn't he? Right then.
Semenyo again with another.
I
didn't know he had that in his locker, to be honest with you, because
he's getting a stick off someone. Well, fell in the wheelchair, I think, just giving him the business there. Anyway, long throw comes in. Ekatike half clears. Vert gets a little bit more. Gakpo gets more.
Better.
Can Salah get on the end of the clearance? No. It's just gone long into the box. Liverpool will be hoping there's an offside there, but I don't think Brooks was. But Frimpong's battled really well.
Go on.
Has he given us a free kick?
Yeah.
Thank God for that.
Wow. Feeling generous.
And it's Brooks who gave it. I still don't know what he was booked for. I'm guessing it was something he said. I don't know. And Liverpool have a free kick near their own right back corner flag, basically. 26 minutes gone, then Liverpool 0, Bournemouth 0.
Only one real effort on goal that I can remember was the Salah one, whipping it.
Yeah, Van Dijk had a header, didn't he? That's about, and that was, Bournemouth had half a chance when it was flicked on, but didn't quite. Szoboszlai defended that well, so it's been a bit of a scrappy affair so far. But again, first game of the season, loads of new players for both teams. It's not a massive shock, really. Liverpool with 4 new starters, Bournemouth in a similar boat with plenty of players missing, as Van Dijk plays a nice little ball through the lines. Szoboszlai's pass isn't good, but Konate should get there, does well.
Does well with his feet as well. Get out your feet now. Good lad.
And Salah, he's got Frimpong outside. Does he use him? He does. Frimpong to the corner flag. I thought he was going to just whip that in, but maybe
he was going to ask a lot. Yeah, he was going to ask a lot to be whipping it there.
Liverpool just recycle possession instead. Konate did well there.
Yeah, the pass had half taken the pace off it. Yeah. So.
Oh, he's done well again. But it's very scrappy as Bournemouth half clear. Van Dijk comes across and deals with
it. Does really well.
Here's Vert
good
again.
Marshall in that back line from Van Dijk.
Frimpong with more space this time to get his head up and whip a ball in.
That's better. Oh.
Well defended by Bournemouth. It's going to be a corner.
That was better.
Yeah.
Better
good defended by the new guy. That's what they signed him for. Diakite, is it? It's a good ball in by Frimpong. Well cleared in the end now.
Was he the lad that flew in on like Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
30 million, I think, from Lyon or Lille, I can't remember now. Anyway, corner to the ball on the other side this time. Konate, Van Dijk, Ekatike, all in the box, big lads. Szoboszlai, McAllister, Frimpong on the edge of it.
Can we be more potent
Salah's in there,
Gakpo's
a big lad. Liverpool have got some height. What's going on here?
He's been asked to go to a monitor. Handball?
I don't know. Or he's going to the... What's he going here for? Is it to one of the benches? Anthony Taylor's going to talk to
Areola.
4th official. Is it to Areola? And to Slot? Oh, is it about the fella? I think it might be about the fella who was giving stick to the... I guess, I don't know.
It's a massive guess, that.
I'm not sure what's happened here.
We're just being made to wait.
Unless someone said something unsavoury to Semenyo. That's all I can think of. Smith's come over, Semenyo's come over. All I can think is someone on that touchline said something untoward to Semenyo, which is disappointing. Virgil van Dijk's come over as well. We're having a water break while we're happening. Well, if that person has said something, whether it's whatever they've said, it looks like it's been horrendous. So Virgil van Dijk's come over as well. I mean, you hope it's not racial, but that's kind of the implications, isn't it, when they get the announcements out? And if that's what's happened, I hope they kick the fella out and... That's the only thing I can possibly think of. Something we saw someone giving stick to Semenyo, the fella, but I don't know what. Again, it looks like something was said. So I'm not sure what's going on now.
Verge looks fuming, like. Yeah, if we can get some guys in the other studio, we can get some clarification on that and feed it into us, just so we can inform the viewers.
It looks like Semenyo wasn't, and he looks like he's really affected him. So I hope
that's fucking as you would be.
Yeah, no, it's 100%.
Bastard.
Yeah. If someone said something there horrendous, I hope throw the book at them. Anyway, it's a corner to Liverpool. I think
that's bizarre.
All I can think of, it's been reported, and
that's bizarre.
Yeah. Hopefully, Antoine Semenyo's okay. Virgil van Dijk goes over and checks on him. They said it was. Apparently there's a racist comment. Well, I hope that person who said it, if that's true, kicked him out of Anfield, banned them, they're never allowed in the ground again, should be ashamed of themselves. How dare you? Disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. Kicked them out, banned them, never come back again. If that's proved to be true, the scumbag, absolute horrendous, worst of the worst. Anyway, Liverpool have got a corner kick. The game's going to continue. Corner comes in. Van Dijk heads that goal, but it's just into the arms of Petrovic. Yeah, Tony says Sky confirmed that was apparently a racist comment. Ban them for life. Absolutely. If that's what's happened, get them on the ground and not a Liverpool supporter, the scumbag. And if that is the case, like I say, it looks like it was dealt with as best as it can be. I mean, I'm guessing the person... My only guess there was Semenyo reported to the officials reported to security, and security are going to get that person off the ground.
You'd like to think so, because it's just unacceptable.
Oh, mate, it's horrendous. It's completely unacceptable. Should be ashamed of themselves. That can't happen.
Baffling. 2025, people. Big 2025, Good duppies out there.
Scumbag. Here is Semenyo in a battle with Kerkez. Kerkez does well, actually, this time he had to go to the ground and did well doing it. And Gakpo wins a foul. Adam Smith said it wasn't a foul, but Gakpo won it. I think they're the two. I think those two clashed at I think it was the one where they give the foul.
I don't know who this suits more though in terms of actually playing into somebody's hands. I think Bournemouth would want to disrupt the Liverpool slow as much as possible because they probably don't feel the full complement yet, and Liverpool dare I say falling for it a little bit. We need to kind of rise above it, if I'm being honest.
Right then, 0-0, 32 minutes gone. Milos Kerkez with the long free kick. Who's he looking for? Ekatike down the middle. Can Ekatike use his strength? He gets the first touch on it and does really well, actually. And wins a throw, and he's done really well there.
Well there, Hugo.
He has a physical presence, doesn't he?
But he times the way that he bashes the little nudge really well, I think. He's not just going in for it, like wrestling and tussling with the defender for the sake of it. He just waits, he holds his ground. Yeah. Just can't reel that one under his control.
This was like looking for him, and Bournemouth knocked over back to their goalkeeper, Petrovic. He goes long again with Semenyo. Kerkez right up against him. And Smith. Going long, looking round the corner for Evan Nielsen. He lets it go. Van Dijk gives it back to his keeper. And Liverpool have possession of the ball again. Right then, 33 minutes gone at Anfield, still 0-0. No real major opportunities for both sides, really. Nearly gives it away. Van Dijk forced to clear. Still, yeah, Liverpool still quite, again, understandable teething problems, and that was another example of it. In the end, Van Dijk just had to web it up the pitch. And Bournemouth play it out, but again, they give it away. They're in a similar boat, really. Kerkez tried to find...
Ambitious ball as well. He tried to fizz it into him, didn't he?
No, it's the ball's like... Liverpool need to get the foot on the ball, yeah. It's just a little bit messy, all of this. Wirtz might be the man to do that as he lays it off to McAllister. He runs through. McAllister. Oh! Oh, he just played it behind Frimpong again. Just another two players, just not quite on the same wavelength. And Bournemouth have got a chance to counter. Liverpool need to get back. Frimpong's pace is rapid as he tries to do that. Kanate just covers him and Frimpong gets back. That's how quick he is. So he went from the edge of their box to back in position in very, very quick succession. Yeah. Super chat from Raj says racism in the game in 2025 speechless. Needs to be done. This will stay with him. It does not represent our club. Ban him for life. Absolutely. So if that's what turns out to be confirmed.
Lad, he's not a Liverpool fan, him lad. He's a muppet. Yeah. He's not a Liverpool fan.
Here goes Bournemouth into the box. Pulled back. Step over shot. Oh, it's a bad miss. Alisson comfortably saves that one. Tavernier really should have done better. Thankfully he didn't, and Liverpool might be able to counter. Here's Salah. Plays it long, looking for Florian Wirtz. Florian Wirtz is touch into the box. Edge of the box. Just tackled though. It's not quite happening for Wirtz. Half an hour in, is it? He might have won it back here. No, throw into Bournemouth. That was a big chance for Tavernier.
Everyone just went to sleep. He made that run there. It was Evan Nielsen plays it through his legs.
Smith pulls it back. It's a good step over by two Bournemouth lads, and Tavernier just doesn't get hold of it whatsoever. Kicks it into the ground.
Almost, yeah, and then kicks it into the ground. Probably the best opening as well of the game, that. Yeah, he worked it well, Bournemouth.
Yeah, it was a big chance.
I said they'd be up for it though in every sense of the word. They had nothing to lose really by coming to Anfield first game of the season.
I say 35 minutes in. It's been a very scrappy 35 minutes. I think we were all expecting some teething problems. You can't not have teething problems when you're bringing so many new players. Liverpool just need to find a way to win at some point today. We know that they're good for scoring goals. They should be able to do it. But that was the best chance so far. Definitely falls to Bournemouth. Right then. Szoboszlai looking for a pass. Gives it to Virgil.
And this is where we go back to, I know it was only the first game, but we go back to that bench. There's not a great depth in that Liverpool bench today, so you're half expecting that the lads that are on the pitch actually can find the goal at least before you start turning to the bench and looking for some other options, because this is the best 11 we've got at the moment. But in terms of the drop off,
here's Ekatike.
Good touch.
Gets into the box. Ekatike! Goal! Hugo Ekatike!
Hugo!
He's done it again. He scores at Wembley. He scores at Anfield. He puts to the bench. And Liverpool's new centre forward
is on it. He's on it, you know.
Finds a way in. He give me the ball, I'll score. It was a little bit of a ricochet off the defender, but then he gets one-on-one. Keeps his composure. And Hugo Ekatike does it again.
20 for... Bro.
Don't forget about me. Talk about your other strikers. Well, you bought one and I've scored 2 in 2, says Hugo Ekatike. It's round the corner from McAllister.
He started as well there.
He gets a little bit of good fortune on the rebound, but then once he does, he just sends the goalie.
Just calm with it though.
It's nice to see a centre forward in front of goal just caress it home, gets a lucky ricochet off the man who shouldn't have even been on the pitch. But when it falls to him on the second ricochet, Errol, it's a lovely finish past the goalkeeper. He just, like you said, keeps his cool.
He really does, just keeps his cool.
It's a good goal.
And just knows he just needs to place it. Doesn't need to blast it, doesn't need to put too much on it. He just takes his time. Keeper stays on his line, rooted, and he just rolls it past them. That's a lovely, lovely finish. And just when you think the game was hanging in the balance there, it could have went either way. Bournemouth could have scored a goal up the other end about 2 minutes prior. But Liverpool hold out, defend well, get themselves back up the pitch. And this lad, he starts the attack there really, links it with Maka really well. Does get a little bit of luck, but lad, in the game, you make your own luck. Do you know what I mean? We know we're not going to get no gifts from from the refs in these situations. He had to make his own look, and fair play to him. It was a really, really tidy finish.
He just kept us calm, didn't he? Just sat Petrovic down and Liverpool go again with Kanate. Who's he going to pass to? He's got loads of options. Gives it to Wirtz. Wirtz has got Gakpo outside and use him. Go on, 2 and 2 would be nice if Cody can do it. Delivers back post. Ekatike! And I think the better option would have been to leave that for Salah, but he's not to know. He's not to know. It's just a little bit high for Ekatike. Could Salah have got on the end of it? We'll never know. It's good from Gakpo.
It's good from Kirkers as well.
It's a goal for Salah all day. If he just knows, I don't think he knows, and he just heads it over the bar. Difficult chance. Yeah, he just says a little bit too high.
Hugo.
But Hugo Ekatike, Premier League debut, scores a goal. Scored at Wembley, of course, as well. And Liverpool lead 1-0. Right then, Kirkers' clearance finds Wirtz, who's playing head tennis with himself, and wins himself a throw-in. Yeah.
I think he's going to get a lot of game time, yeah, at TK, you know, lad.
Absolutely, he's a good player.
He's going to find himself.
I like him, man. I really like him. I thought he was a gamble because I thought he was raw. He looks much more polished than from what I'd seen of him. He's clear. I mean, if Liverpool plays £70 million roughly for you, you best be a good player, and he looks like he is one. He kept us calm. Suarez used to let you know a little bit, like just those little bouncing ricochets. It can be hard sometimes to regain your composure. He just took his time, and then Liverpool lead 1-0.
It looked like it was just in slow-mo for him, though.
And it was a good time to score because Bournemouth, it felt like the game was getting scrappy. They just had a big chance. We've had a horrendously unsavoury incident with someone in the crowd. It felt like the game was getting just a little bit scrappy. It was a good time for Liverpool to score. Because Bournemouth were growing in
yeah,
confidence.
they definitely grew into the game. And you know what? It's mad. I don't want to spend too much time talking about that incident, like, but you've seen it on the other touchline. Semenyo was getting a little bit of stick, but it looked like it was all in good jest, and it looked like a little bit of banter.
We mentioned in here, I even said, someone's giving him a bit of stick. I thought it was the same thing.
He was not saying he was giving it back and forth to them, but he laughed as if to say, yeah, you're not really going to put me off when he was going for that long throw-in, but...
Shame.
You know...
Kirkes does well there, though. In that, I have to apologise, no, it was McAllister. Throw-in to Liverpool.
Now how do Bournemouth respond to going 1-0 down?
They'll be happy. I think that how they perform, they'll be relatively promised. Like I say, it's been a scrappy game, really scrappy. Two teams who look very much different than they were last year, which is exactly what they are. So no massive surprise there. As
what a pass! What a pass from Alisson, by the way.
Outside of the boot job, Canate. And Big Ebu's got all the time at Liverpool slowing things down now as they have that goal.
Oh, Maka just can't take his... Oh, he does all right, though. Blocks the pass.
Right then, Liverpool trying to press Bournemouth. It's Salah trying to get... We saw a lot of Salah early. It's been a bit more quieter since. Here he is now, though, on the halfway line. He's got to pass on to Kirkes if he wants to use it. Now he goes the other way.
He probably should have went.
I was going to say, I'm not sure why he went for the high difficulty chance there. He tried to play Frimpong on the reverse. He had Kirkes inside in absolute acres. But alas, he chose not to.
Yeah. Who are we to doubt Mohamed Salah?
Kirkes again dives in and gets leg. He's done that a few times.
Just leg it. He needs to swerve doing that.
Semenyo strides
just stay on your feet, kid.
Bournemouth the edge of the box. Big chance if they play it right. They haven't just yet, but they might get a second bite.
No, they don't, because Canate just shuts the door.
Couple of times, Kirkes, he's getting too aggressive there. He needs to just stand his man up. He's leaving his space.
He needs to just back himself to just know that I can either recover or I can stand you up.
Here he goes again.
Please stay on. No, again. And then he gives it away. Lad, stay on your fucking feet, bro. And you're going to get a yellow. How many times you have to be told? Stay on your feet, lad.
He's going to be booked for that one.
That was a stupid tackle, bro.
Can't say it wasn't one. McAllister's asking for another foul there. He flew in.
And he's hurt him. You've hurt your damn self, man.
Darren Mack says, have you got the top of the league song? Yeah, we do actually, yeah. Shall I play? Andy Robertson goes out to warm up because Kirkes is down. He's had a couple of moments there where he's really he's dived in. He gets himself a yellow card. He needs to stay on his feet.
You could just see, you knew exactly what he was going to do. What are you doing?
It's a definite yellow card. It's a dangerous free kick for Bournemouth. And like I say, he's got a target on him now.
It's a reckless tackle. Yeah. And Semenyo's already up against him for a reason, do you know what I mean?
And Liverpool have a free kick to defend.
He's full-blooded. We said that earlier, but there's a time and place.
This is a dangerous one, this as well, because this can be whipped right towards the goal. Brooks is going to take it. Liverpool are defending their own 6-yard box is the line.
Very deep.
Yeah, they have to be really, don't they? They have to be 10 yards from the ball. They've got no choice. So free kick to defend. Brooks is going to just whip this one in.
Poor.
Could be rubbish, really.
Poor.
Might get a second bite at it.
Nah.
There was an offside in the build-up anyway.
What?
So, anti-climax for Bournemouth. They did not work that one well at all.
The Ekatike goal,
So it's Van Dijk plays it to Ekatike. Ekatike knocks it to McAllister.
And he just goes.
It's a good ball, to be fair, to by McAllister, put on a plate, and then it's a little ricochet. But once he's through on goal, he just keeps us calm. Nice little place to finish.
He probably thinks he's going to blast it. He has one look at the goal as well, and then just keeps his eye on the ball firmly, just knows.
But yeah, as for Milos Kirkes, like I say, he's clearly a good player, but you just need to stay on your feet, mate. But Bournemouth, they've got Semenyo up against them, targeting that. Needs to be careful as the ball goes back to Alisson. He's going to have to just kick it long with his left foot.
That will frustrate the life out of me, I'm not going to lie. If that's what we've got to look forward to this season, I will get very frustrated at that.
Long way to go. It's his first game. As
I know.
Kicks it long.
I'm trying not to be too
Virgil nods it down. Can
critical.
Liverpool, Ekatike went for a little flick, didn't quite find Vert. Back to Petrovic again. I know where this is going. Yeah, there we go. Semenyo runs straight into Vert. Gets away with it, really.
Away with it. The ricochet falls in his favour this time. One thing I have noticed is the flicks and tricks have stopped because I think we mean business now. So the passes that we're trying to pull off are a lot more measured.
Frimpong does well with tracking his run.
He does really well there, Frimpong.
10.
I've been really impressed with Frimpong. I think he's just played it smart.
Let the Liverpool go long again. Oh, could Salah be in? Oh, just a bit too long. Goalkeeper clears. It's the right idea.
Sweeper keeper there.
Tell you what though, we've got a... There's a lot of space in behind Bournemouth if you can time it right, but it was just a little bit overhit. And Salah couldn't quite get there. Right then, an intriguing first 45 minutes. Liverpool haven't exactly been at their blistering best, but they do lead 1-0.
3 minutes of added time.
Yeah, I've just had a message through about that about the Premier League referee match centre. The referee's call of no red card was checked and confirmed by VAR with the action deemed not to be a clear handball offence or denial of a goal. I would categorically deny both. Anyway, yeah, we are. Liverpool with Kirkers, ball inside, good turn by Ekatike. Just runs a little bit into trouble though. And Bournemouth can actually break with that one. It's fell kindly to them.
And there's another free kick that Liverpool give away. This time it is Alex.
I'll be honest,
McAllister.
I don't think it's the worst foul to give away. You've got to defend the free kick, obviously, but Liverpool short a bit there. McAllister just barges into Scott. I think he realised there, I've either got to win the ball or foul him. The ricochet had fell kindly for them, but it's another set piece to defend.
Will they take it better than the last one?
Yeah, it was poor last
That's what they're going to be hoping.
Tavernier and Scott over this one as we approach half time. Just a couple, minute and a half maybe to go until the break.
Come on, just see it out now. Come on. Tavernier. Alisson gives
Alisson screaming at someone in the box, and he's trying to get the line right.
He's sweating his tits off. He's absolutely drenched.
Right, there might be a shot here, so you got to be careful.
No,
Tavernier.
Now it's going to be.
Tavernier shoots straight at the wall.
Wow, that was poor.
Two poor free kicks in succession from Bournemouth.
Poor execution there.
Liverpool had two men in that wall. It was Mo Salah and Cody Gakpo, and I think hit Mo Salah square, I think, in the chest, throw in to Bournemouth. I'll tell you what's going to happen here. It's going to be launched into our box, you would guess. I know, maybe Semenyo takes a shot. No, yeah, he's going to get on with it.
No, he's still going to try and launch it. That's
a long way, that, isn't it?
Lad, that's a crazy shout, that.
It's a long way. He's going to do what? So, on the diagonal, though, Liverpool let it bounce.
He misjudged that bounce there.
Get away with it, though.
The flight of the ball,
even. Back into the box. Liverpool needs to be careful. Is it nodded down?
Oh, that's a pen.
No, we got the ball. Oh, what a turn by Gakpo. Can Liverpool launch a counter before half time?
Go on then, lad.
Striding forward. It's Salah. Mo Salah.
Finish that.
Mo Salah gives it away.
Oh.
He's down. Oh, and then there's another counter. Now Bournemouth can counter the counter with Brooks.
Ekatike trying to work his way all the way back as well.
Shot wide.
Wow, that was a mad minute, that, you know. That was a mad minute.
It's half time. That was chaos, wasn't it? Is Salah okay?
That was bonkers. The camera hasn't panned back to him yet.
Salah went down in their box from one end to the other. I don't know quite what happened. It's half time.
There to get back for them as well.
That has been a quite bizarre half of football.
Yeah. As like opening games go, like
scrappy as anything.
If this is what we're to expect now for the next 37 games, it's going to be nail biting stuff, because at moments Liverpool looked good, but in other moments Liverpool looked a little bit shaky and had a little bit of nerves, but that's to be expected of it being the first game of the season. We go 1-0 up into half-time. Hugo Ekitike, lovely little bit of link-up play. Van Dijk into Ekitike into McAllister. McAllister threads a ball through to him. Little bit of good fortune in terms of the way that he beats his defender, but once he's in the box, he makes absolutely no mistake, sends the keeper the wrong way and rolls it into the back of the net. Came at a really good time for Liverpool, that did, Steve, because as we was, touching on in comms there, it looked like the game was in the balance. Bournemouth grew into it a little bit. They seemed to unsettle Liverpool in terms of they weren't allowing Liverpool to really get on the front foot and dictate the play and the passage of plays in terms of how we wanted to set up in ourselves. We weren't able to kind of really dominate the ball and get pretty patterns off and make those patterns count for anything. Bournemouth were then relying on being able to free Semenyo over their right-hand side or left-hand side, leave them 1v1 with Kirkes, let him try and use his height as a little bit of an advantage. That was a bit of a tactic that they had tried to use a few times. They looked up for it and he looked like he was holding out for a 0-0, and it was probably a fair result up until that point. Liverpool decided to up the intensity a little bit and just add a little bit of quality there as well in terms of the goal that we scored. But first 45 minutes worth of football, what have you seen from this Liverpool side that's kind of made you think, do you know what, I'm happy with that. It was good in parts and obviously still somewhere to do in others.
Too scrappy. Like I say, I don't think Bournemouth have created tons. They've had one big opportunity, I think, really, which I think is better for Liverpool in terms of defensively. It's been too scrappy though. Both teams give the ball away far too much. If either team was playing against a more polished team, a better team, they probably would have been punished a bit.
Okay, I agree.
There's been times where both teams it's been really scrappy type of game. They've clearly got a game plan, and it's obviously a long ball to Semenyo and try and work from that. But like I say, Alisson had to make one save, and it wasn't even that hard because Tavernier really should have done better. But other than that, like I say, even the goal kind of sums the game up. It was a little bit scrappy.
Yeah.
Just that Hugo Ekitike was really calm once he got in that position. So, I mean, yeah, like I say, I've been saying it a lot, two teams in transition. They've lost loads of players, brought up new ones. We're in the same boat. So yeah, there's work to be done. Liverpool just need to win the game, and then you get 10 more days on the training pitch, and then you go from there. But like I say, I remember Ipswich's first game last season. We sat here, and it was like, ugh. It kind of is like opening days. It just you
just got to get through and get your
that can be what it is. So yeah, exactly that. So I'm glad that and I'm glad the man who scored because like I say, he's big pressure in terms of the fee, but also like I say, there's Liverpool are also in the market for other strikers. The manager's admitted they're in the market for other forwards. There's work to be done. So he's played 2 games for us now and he scored 2 goals. That's all he can do. Yeah. I think there's room to improve. I think both midfields have been a bit guilty of giving the ball away. McAllister, Szoboszlai and Wirtz have been a little bit hit and miss, but I'd say the same of their midfield too. Semenyo's the big threat for them, really. Yeah. A little bit of David Brooks on the other side, but yeah, it's just been, like I say, I'd say scrappy is if I had to describe that in one word. We'll see how we go. Like I say, Liverpool have always got a goal in them with that many players. I didn't see a replay of that last break. I think Salah took way too long to pull the trigger. Liverpool were like 5-on-3 or pass, do something. He can't be getting tackled there, really. But again, if you're expecting perfection on game one, it's unlikely. But like
very naive to be expecting perfection. But I think Liverpool have probably done enough to edge it. Again, it being that goal, it was probably the first real clear-cut chance. I know Bournemouth do have a good chance before that, but they fluffed the lines. Ekitike doesn't when he gets into the box. He acts like a composed striker, should act in those situations, takes a deep breath, knows where he wants to put it, sends the keeper the other way and just keeps us cool and as calm and just rolls the ball into the back of the net. So it was a good, tidy finish from him. And again, I think in terms of the link-up play, it was only really that Gakpo turn and it looked like, okay, they're playing with a little bit of flair as well. And that was, again, to set Mo Salah on his way. I think there's been a couple of chances. I feel like Salah's been more involved, which has been a good thing to see, even if it hasn't all, in terms, worked out for him in terms of the delivery and the output yet. I think Frimpong's been really good as well. And I know he's not really been up against what we thought was going to be Semenyo. So the challenges look slightly different. But I just think in terms of his all-round game at the moment, he just seems to be growing in confidence. He's given me more confidence that as a right back, there'll be tougher tests to face, of course, but as a right back doing the job, you can only be play the man that's in front of you at any point in time. And at the moment, I think he's doing a really good job handling the pressure. You look at his counterpart on the left back position, and I'll be honest, lad, it's not necessarily a cause for concern, But I am concerned in this game now with him being on a yellow card, he is going to have to rein it in ever so slightly in terms of that over-aggression and over-committing for tackles that he's not going to be favoured for. So he's got to be careful. He's got to tread carefully. Obviously, Sky are bringing us back to the Semenyo issue. I just, from my perspective, it's 2025. As a black man, as a black Scouser, I can firmly tell you, whoever that was in the crowd is not one of us. He does not belong to the Liverpool family or Liverpool fan base, because uttering, saying, speaking, carrying on like that in front of anybody publicly, if that's how you feel inclined, stay at home. Don't go out into the public where you're going to speak in front of people, because all I know is Liverpool as a team, Liverpool as a city is one of the most multicultural cities and teams that we've got in this country. And I take massive pride in the fact that we've got black lads wearing our shirts and mixed race lads and lads of different faiths and origins all repping the shirt of Liverpool, because it shows that we are a global entity as a football club. So when people like that, small-minded idiots like that, carry on in that way, he's absolutely disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourselves, and your family should want to disown you, because nobody in this day and age should be leaving the house thinking that that's an acceptable thing to do, especially when you go into a footy match. And that'll be the last that I say on it.
It's from my point of view, right? I thought, we saw on the other side, Semenyo having a laugh and a joke with the fan. I thought, maybe the same's happening on the other side. Turns out, obviously, disgusting. How dare you? Like, how dare you, in a Liverpool shirt, sit in a Liverpool stadium and racially abuse someone? You should be ashamed of yourself, that person. It's absolutely diabolical. Liverpool's players, the goal scorer is a black man, the captain is a black man, the best player is a black man. It's how dare you? Like, it's disgusting. And for you to, it's just, how dare you? And like I say, I hope whoever it was, if it turned out that it's true, ban him for life, throw him, whatever you want to do, get rid. He is not one of us. Like, he does not belong in Liverpool. Absolutely should be ashamed of himself. Absolutely abhorrent, disgusting. And like I say, it's on an occasion what's meant to be celebratory with the champions coming home, for some dickhead to think that you can just do that. I should be absolutely ashamed of himself. So like I say,
my brother.
No, well, like I say,
you know that though. You know that. Like, we don't fuck about. We will call you out and we will tell how it is.
Just scumbags.
Just scumbags. Rats, man. You have been dragged up, because that's not. Bro, I don't want to rant. I don't want to rant.
For what it's worth, right?
Like,
saying that to a footballer, if you say that to him in the street, they'd webbed you everywhere.
Oh, literally, bro. Literally. I wish you would. I wish you would. You know when you see all those mad videos of people on the tubes and there's like a proper crank or something going off, you just think, why am I never on public transport on this day? Like, I wish somebody would give me the excuse to, but do you know what? As I say, I hope it doesn't put a cloud over the game and the occasion and all the rest of it, because obviously we had some fantastic tributes to Jota. As Steve just said, it is the champions coming home. We should be remembering games like this and occasions like this for all the right reasons. Let's not let the minority spoil it for the many, ladies and gents. So say no to racism. We don't condone that. And I think Liverpool Football Club, in terms of the individuals around that made the decisions to act decisively, fair play to them. A lot of credit has to go to them, because those incidences, you can't account for those things to happen. And
you can't ignore them either.
You can't ignore them. But in real time, it's hard to sometimes take action on it. And sometimes it's retrospective action that happens. We'll do an investigation. We'll find them after the fact. We'll find a ticket number, all the rest of it. And then you get banned days or whatever later. But the damage has already been done. But being able to say, we'll stop a game and we'll turf you out mid-game, lad. Forget your seat. Forget whatever it is you had there. You're gone. That just shows that, you know what, we was decisive and we took action. And all right, we can apologise for Semenyo. As fans, the players can obviously feel that, upset for them. But in terms of our Liverpool and the people in and around, I think they deserve a fair bit of credit for just seizing that opportunity to say, no, we're going to make an example of you. Get gone.
Fingers crossed that is what happens. Right then, we are going to go and take a quick break, after which we'll be back with the second half to watch on. Let us know during the break, like I say, if there's anyone that you would take off at half-time, anyone that you'd bring on, what would you like to see Liverpool do differently in the second half. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. See you there.
We've uncovered a host of Liverpool legends that we believe are owed medals from seasons in the past. It startled me, some of the people we're discussing here, because you just don't expect it.
Jan Molby, what a pass for the football.
He made the game look easy.
Couldn't bring into the team, he was one of the best teams the club's ever had. Going back to the group I was with, Sammy Lee was the one who made it into the first team, but he had to get ahead of Jimmy Case.
Sammy just was so in the infancy of his career.
Although it was frustrating, I knew even when the time come, then I'd be ready.
Phil Neal, the most decorated Liverpool player of all time.
Dad liked him, and Liverpool signed him. The chief scout, he said to me, I went home and told Bob Paisley, go and buy him now.
I don't think anyone can speak about David Fairclough without saying super sub.
Part of the conversation I had with Bob Paisley while I was away seemed to intimate that perhaps they were tiring a little bit of me.
Gary Gillespie was huge. Tasked with the job of breaking up Adam Hansen and Mark Lawrenson. Ronnie Rocket. He just took the league by storm. No one was going to knock him off the ball. Battering ram who could go through defenders.
Now it's about getting the Liverpool legends. You've just heard all about the medals. They were never officially awarded.
Hey everyone, how would you like to win this? Hold it up for them, Errol. This is a Liverpool shirt signed by two icons of the football club, Steve McMahon and Ronnie Whelan. Medals and trophies galore. At the end of August, we'll be giving that shirt away to one of our Redmen Plus Legend subscribers. If you want to be in the draw to win that, and every single month we do these sign competitions as well, head on over to redmenplus.com, become a Legend subscriber, you'll be in the draw. If you are one of our Captain subscribers, simply upgrade your account, become a Legend, and at the end of August, Errol, someone will be winning what is an absolute beauty, isn't it?
Yeah, we love this.
redmenplus.com, become a Legend. From me and Errol to me and Errol.
Yes, sir. We back, baby, we back.
We're back.
That
was a quick dash. That you waited a long time to go and get your drink, and then with 10 seconds left, Errol go, where's he going?
I did that the other week, you know. I had to go to London the other day, and on the way down, I'm getting ready in the house and I'm sorting all sorts, and I'm like, I left at mine at 15:15. Well, 15:15 the hour, and my train was a 1:45 the hour. I had to find parking outside town because we weren't paying for parking, and had to get to Lime Street. Lad, I made the train by like 20 seconds to spare. I was sweating by the time I got onto that train, but yeah, we love a little last minute dash.
If you don't, you're either on time or you're late.
Yeah.
If you're 10 minutes on time, you're 1 second on time, you're on time. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters, man.
Anyway, a couple of moments away from the start of the second half. Yeah, like I say, it's been...
I'm glad someone on this 11 scored because the bench doesn't fill me with confidence.
No, I like
so the fact we've got at least a 1-0 lead to hold on to.
Can we talk about why this geezer wasn't sent off?
Go for it, mate.
Again, I don't understand the explanation of that it wasn't a denial of a goal scoring opportunity. I can tell you what that was. A clear denial of a goal scoring opportunity. Ekatike was 1-on-1 with the goal. It's just on ball. It's just on ball. How can you not give that as on ball?
And
then where's the foul against Ekatike come from?
Because this is between the offence and the goal.
Doesn't matter.
So there was an offence. So there was clearly an offence.
If there was, but it was an handball. It should have been a red card. Absolute bollocks.
The likelihood of the keeper getting the keeper wasn't even in the shot.
It's 1-on-1. Yeah, it has to be a red card.
Yeah, crazy.
I don't like how they should have took longer and had a real look. You know what I mean? You should see the VAR going back. They've
frame by frame.
They've made that decision too quick. It wasn't even really thoroughly looked at. I'm amazed. And then to give a foul against Ekatike, nonsense. Absolute nonsense. But anyway, we are where we are.
We are where we are.
What I would say, Liverpool going in this second half, obviously the second goal will be key because Bournemouth do have a little bit of a threat, but I'd like to see us, if we can, and again, easier than done, just try and get our foot on the ball a bit more. Because it's been too frantic, it's been back and forth, like no one's
that last minute summed it all up.
And Liverpool have got players of quality who can just, that should be McAllister and Szoboszlai Verge can do that. I don't know. At some point, we don't think McAllister can play 90 minutes anyway, so we might see a little bit of Curtis at some point later, maybe Harvey Elliott, but the best way for Liverpool not to get counted is that just be careful with the ball. We get punished if we give two options. We give the ball away and they counter, or it goes to their goalie and he webs it to Semenyo and they go from there.
And they go in from there.
We just need to be a bit more careful with the ball. Like I say, it's very early days. There's plenty more to come, you know, from all of these players. There's work to be done. But yeah, just be. I'm surprised because Arne Slot is usually the preacher of that kind of stuff.
Yes, lad.
Penalty claim. Why, they wanted the penalty for what? I see.
It's this, yeah. He goes flying in there.
That's not he jumps into him.
He jumps into Marco, doesn't he? Yes, lad. Just.
That's not a penalty.
before you start putting what you think are facts in the chat, go and research your history and then come back to the chat with your revised history. Just ill-informed individuals, but I'm not going to give them too much credence, Car. I'm in a good mood. It's Friday. I've had a tinny. I'm relaxed. The Reds are winning.
We're all good. Right then, second half is just about to get underway. Liverpool attacking the Kop end. I don't think any changes for either side.
I'm sweating. This studio's got me sweating.
It is warm.
I'm scared to celebrate too much. I'm a few sweat patches. But we're off. Liverpool are kicking in front of the Kop. You've got me and Ste on the comms, Redmen. You know what to do. How many hundreds of likes have we got on the thing?
We've got 1,350, which is nice. Thank you very much. As Liverpool have some more defenders, Kirkes is fouled by Semenyo.
I'm not even going to...
I've had a message from the stadium saying the police have just escorted that guy out of the stadium.
Sam, that's good. That's good news. And I'm not even going to entertain it. I am not going to entertain it.
Are people being dickheads?
No, people are trying to get a rise out of me. And all I'm saying is, just go and check your history. Go check the timeline. I'm not there to argue with you. I'm just saying.
It's all good.
Respectfully.
Be nice, everybody. Right then, ball at the feet of
It's all love.
Alisson.
We're here now. That's what counts in it. We're here now.
Yeah, Alisson kicks it relatively long, looking for Gakpo. Round the corner, can Ekatike get hold of it? Oh, back heel, and he's found Wirtz. And Liverpool are on the break. Florian Wirtz tries to find Salah. Doesn't quite get there. Going to be a corner.
A bit of a tangle there as well, weren't there?
There was a tangle the other side of Wirtz. It's lovely. Watch this little flick from Ekatike, though. This is gorgeous. Watch this little round the corner from Gakpo.
And then bing.
Oh, have a little bit of that.
Rolls it perfectly into his path, doesn't he?
Yeah, Gakpo just collides with his man, and in the end, Wirtz's pass doesn't quite get to its intended target. But Liverpool do have a corner in front of the Kop.
I'm not going to be ableist either, just because he was a dickhead. You can keep your jokes to yourselves in the comments.
It'll be nice, everybody.
As Liverpool's defence, I want to see more goals from these guys now. Attack them with purpose. Oh,
Ekatike again over the bar.
It looked like it was just. Turned his back on it. Semenyo and Ekatike there, kind of giving each other the handshakes.
Oh, was it half an opportunity that for him, I think.
Is it?
It kind of comes off his shoulder, doesn't it?
Just.
Van Dijk's getting a shit ragged though. That's not really a chance. It just comes from nowhere, really, doesn't it? Hits Ekatike on the shoulder, goes over. That just fell. That was a mad scramble in the box. There was shares getting ragged. There was players falling everywhere. Bournemouth have played themselves into a bit of a tricky situation. And Florian Wirtz should win the ball back and does. And
helps out his boy there, Szoboszlai. Oh, nice feet.
Oh, Liverpool are going backwards though. Nice.
It's okay.
Done well there. That was a strange pass by the goalkeeper to his left back. He put hospital ball, really. And Liverpool under possession with their own left back, Milos Kerkez now. Van Dijk goes to the big switch, doesn't quite get enough on it.
Doesn't get enough, yeah. Salah. Right then,
Kerkez wins that one. Gakpo himself, surely that's a foul.
Come on, ref. What are we doing? What are we doing, ref? No.
He's letting stuff go, isn't he? To be fair to him.
That's better. Gakpo. Oh, lovely Cody.
Needs a pass though. He's found one. It's Ekatike left wing.
Let's see what he can do over on this side as well.
Ekatike up against Smith, slows him down, looking for a
little. Hey.
Just trying to Liverpool trying to get men forward as Gakpo goes to the byline, crosses. Not many men in there, was there? Strike was on the wing for a start. Back to Kerkez. He can cross if he wants. Chooses to play Ekatike and no good baller.
Threads it through to Ekatike on the
ball. Hugo to Gakpo. Gakpo
it's
got goal.
It's it. Go
there. Hugo Ekatike lays it off to Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo gives it the 20. And Liverpool lead 2-0. And that's a great goal from Liverpool. Wonderful football from the Reds. That's all it takes. Every now and then you just need a little bit of quality. And it really was excellent from Liverpool. It was Kerkez to Ekatike to Gakpo. And he went along the edge of the box and he just saw the defender.
That type of shot,
I thought he was going to shoot a lot earlier, Errol. But no, it's a wonderful finish.
Hugo just makes himself available, though.
I love this. What's this from Gakpo? It's this touch here. See you later.
Little feint.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
And just rolls it.
It's brilliant from Cody Gakpo. And like this, what I was saying before, Liverpool have got so much firepower. They might not be completely at it all the time, but when you've got this many goals on the pitch, it doesn't half help. It's a wonderful. I knew he was going to score. The second he was running across that goal, I knew he was going to score. It was obvious. It's brilliant from Cody Gakpo. And the slot loves it. The Kop loves it. And Liverpool lead 2-0.
First goal in front of the Kop for Liverpool this season. Cody Gakpo. Again, thoughts and prayers all there for Diogo Jota. And that's a much better start to the second half, Steve. That's what we would have wanted to see from Liverpool.
Can I tell you what, mate?
Yeah.
Hugo Ekitike, some player.
I like him a lot, you know. I like him a lot, bro.
It's early days, man, but I like him, man.
He's reeled me in. The big fella has reeled me in, I'm not going to lie.
That's all.
He's not just all style and fashion and you know, little fit. He's got the goods as well.
I saw someone before saying the triple captain to Ekitike in fantasy, but he's got a goal and an assist.
An assist, yeah.
I mean, it was a lot of work by Cody Gakpo, to be fair. I've got Gakpo in man, actually. He did really well, Gakpo. I knew he was going to score. The second he was running along that box, I knew he was going to score. He started the move off earlier on with some good football as well, and Liverpool feeling themselves now. And here goes Mo Salah. Space. Salah, right-hand side, edge of the box.
Oh, keep it at the full stretch. Just keep it away.
It was a worldy attempt of a pass by Salah with the wrong foot. I'm not sure anyone was going to get on the end of it, but it doesn't matter.
Gakpo.
Hey, come on!
Ref! Tell my man to...
It's got to be a yellow card. No booking for that, no. Interesting.
That should have defo been a yellow, that.
Oh, it's a fucking wrestling match, that. Aye. We play on. Right then, here's Vert, picking up space, finds Ekitike. Bounces off him, but it's shut for Salah. Go on, Mo.
Keeps it in.
No, it's a throw.
But it's going to be a throw in.
Salah
takes it quick. Jeremy Frimpong's on the ball.
We haven't seen much of Frimpong in an attacking sense. Maybe we do now as Liverpool play it into the edge of the box. McAllister.
It's to McAllister.
He's looking for the shot. Oh!
Good save off the roof of the net.
Good save.
Is that a save by Petrovic?
Yeah, he tipped that over.
Oy.
McAllister goes for the worldie. It's a good save by Petrovic, I think. Yeah, they give a corner. And Liverpool are starting to feel their onions a little bit. It's good work by Vert. It's good by McAllister.
Just wraps his...
It's a good shot. It's a good save.
Wow.
It's definitely going in.
Yeah, Liverpool looking scary in these opening minutes in the second half, lads and ladies, because, boy, we're peppering the goal. Petrovic is shouting at his defenders, close them down, don't give them all that time and space to pop the shots off. Liverpool have upped the ante. He found the second, third gear even, maybe. Corner to attack. Salah square.
What's happening here? You don't see that often, do you?
No, Salah losing his head as well.
Mo Salah and Adam Smith. Salah looks really angry. You'd never see that from Mo Salah. I'd be interested to know what's happened or what's been said there. But Mo Salah's furious at Adam Smith. You don't see that often from Mo Salah. He was almost squaring up to him. I don't know what's been said or what's been done. Salah was not happy, but I don't know what happened. I was watching the corner.
Gonna get straight back on with it, but Salah.
Let's see.
Salah was fuming. What does he do?
Gives him a little push, doesn't he?
Yeah, Salah's on it. Salah's on job. He's saying, "Yo, bro, I'm no dickhead, lad."
Yeah, don't push me, you're not bad. Mo Salah again on the goalkeeper with Smith. Yeah, a little argy-bargy in there. Mo Salah's doing nothing wrong. Anyway, corner comes in.
3-0.
No. Out to Frimpong. He shoots, blocked.
No, never going to be a handball.
Never was an handball.
Never going to be his body. His arm was by the side of his body there.
Didn't think it was handball. Don't mind Mo Salah. He wasn't taking no shit, Mo, was he?
Don't see an angry Salah very often.
No, he wasn't happy with that. Don't disrespect me, you dickhead. Anyway, here comes Liverpool again with Cody Gakpo left-hand side. Crosses, looking for Ekitike, doesn't get there. So Bosley shoots from distance and that ends up closer to us than it does the goal. High, wide, and not as handsome as Dom is. He can do better than that, can Dom. Liverpool have upped a little bit though in the last 10 minutes or so, last 5 or so minutes since the break, I would say, Errol. They've been a bit more calm in possession, but also they've showed a little bit more cutting edge.
Quality, mate. It's been that quality in that final third.
Yeah. Nice as well. Who's that? So was like all the legs in.
A lot better from Liverpool, and I think Sloss probably put a bit of a rocket up them and said, "Look, boys, there's still a game to win."
Who the fuck are you? Don't touch the king.
Yeah. Do you peasant? You fucking peasant.
Put your hand on me, who do you think you are?
Send you to the gallows, lad.
Anyway, Frimpong's got some defending to do up against Brooks on the long ball. It's right by the Liverpool corner flag.
Touch tight.
Oh, Brooks has done well, to be fair. He's gone round Frimpong. It's advantage play to Bournemouth across goal. Throw in. Frimpong will do well not to get booked for that, I think.
I think so as well. I think
he
both
fell over.
fullbacks.
He slipped.
I think both fullbacks are probably guilty of wanting to really impress and not make mistakes.
Bournemouth were allowed to play the advantage. They probably wanted the free kick.
Yeah, everyone's like, "Yo, I need."
To be fair, if he didn't book that Scott lad before,
good shout, to be fair.
Then he's letting things go, isn't he?
People are shouting, I need Salah to score in the chat. We all need Salah to score.
That would be nice.
It's what he does on the first game of the season.
Right, then here's throwing to Liverpool. Milos Kerkez takes it in. What's that? So Bosley has just kicked it from the left back position up in the air towards the right back position.
Oh, what a touch that
Give
was.
Frimpong some... Yeah, that was really poor by Bosley. And Liverpool got some defending to do.
Oh, that time it's Macher that gets
McAllister
down.
on the slide. That's how you slide, Milos, if you're going to do it. McAllister does well and wins the foul.
And wins a foul as well.
Excellent.
You mad?
Get off me, lad.
Lad, get off me. I'll get up in my own time. Thank you very much.
He's letting things go, Andy Taylor, isn't he? I'm amazed that's not a yellow card.
That's a brilliant. That's a brilliant. That's how it's done, Milos.
That should be a yellow card.
That should be a yellow, that, you know. It's a dead leg as well.
That all started with an interesting pass from Szoboszlai. I don't know what he was trying.
It's not 7-Up, bro. It's Mountain Dew. I like Mountain Dew.
Nice. Right then, here's Ekatike in his own half. Does well. Finds Gakpo. Nice one. Liverpool. Be careful, boys. It's a bit scrappy. It's a bit scrappy.
Oh, no, ref!
It's clearly a foul.
Thank you.
How's he laughing at that?
What's he do? Mr. Smith, piss off, bro.
It's clearly a foul. It was good feet by Gakpo.
Lovely feet by Gakpo, you know.
I think Gakpo and Ekatike have heard all this attacker stuff and taken it personally. They've been our two best players.
Yeah, second half, low key, just
Alisson again with
do
those outside the boot
foot.
jobbies. There's Ibu Konate striding forward, needs to find a pass before he runs into trouble. He just about gets away with that one. Salah around the corner to Vert. Go on.
But Vert has recovered it well.
Salah looking inside, didn't quite get enough for that one. And Bournemouth. Oh, well, Vert wins it back.
Wins it
really
back
good
well.
from Vert.
Just a little bit behind.
That'll do.
But it's okay, Liverpool.
Good pressing by Vert, and Liverpool have the ball on the left with Gakpo. Plays it down his line to Vert in the box. Goes out to Kerkez. Is he going to cross it? No, I don't cross from there. I was going to say. Keep possession. Little triangles from the red. It's gorgeous. Oh, he just didn't put enough on it.
Unlucky. Just undercooks the
It was
pass
nearly
back
a great
into
Liverpool
Gakpo's
move.
back. Who's that there? Just holding him up. Szoboszlai, you know. Yeah, you can have the free kick there. Have the free kick. I'll even give you that one. But I loved what Szoboszlai did there. You said you're not going anywhere. So you're either going to hoof it or you're taking a free kick, but you're not going anywhere.
Then 57, just coming up 2 minutes gone. Liverpool lead Bournemouth 2-0 on the opening day of the season. This might be the time where the manager starts looking at his bench. We don't know exactly how many minutes everyone's got in their legs. We'll see. As Bournemouth go long again, Frimpong's got some defending to do, but Alisson will help him out.
Yeah, all day. All day.
I wonder how long the likes of Alexa's got in his legs. Ekatike again. We'll see. We'll find out.
Probably another 10 minutes or so.
They don't look tired yet, I'd say that. Here's Florian Wirtz. Picking up the space players long, looking for Salah. Salah does well to keep that in. And fine Frimpong. That was excellent from Mo Salah.
And well done by Frimpong as well. Didn't shit out of the 50-50.
Yeah, done well there, Liverpool.
Could have easily bottled that there, Frimpong, but he doesn't. He allows Liverpool to stay on the ball. Virgil van Dijk now taking it over the halfway line. He plays Cody Gakpo in.
Go on, Cody.
Gakpo's
Go on.
used the decoy.
Go on, Cody.
Oh, still got time and space now, Cody. Oh, it's
too
a
much.
little bit too much for Salah to reel in.
And it didn't need to be that hard from Gakpo because Salah was in acres of space. He did so well. He just puts too much on it, doesn't he? Oh, he just needs to be a little bit lighter with that, and Salah's in. And Gakpo knew he put his hands on his head straight away.
How many likes have we got on this?
Liverpool are going to bring Guattaro, Endo, and Andy Robbo on.
That's probably not a bad shout either, in terms of the defensive
Well,
reinforcement.
Kerkez's only yellow, isn't he, for a start? But I don't know who. No, Szoboszlai goes down, no foul, okay. Bournemouth.
And now it's Bournemouth there with men in attack.
Yeah, they got loads of men for there. Liverpool got some defending to do. Ball into the box, Van Dijk.
Oh, well
brilliant.
done, Van Dijk there. Just leaves that trailing leg. Watches the ball all the way.
Tavernier. They're going backwards. No, it's going to come in. Someone needs to win. There you go, Van Dijk again.
But it goes back to Tavernier.
Brooks is down his byline. Konate gets there.
Alisson
punches.
does well.
And
Frimpong does enough.
It was...
enough.
It wasn't convincing by anyone, but it was just about enough to get the job done.
It was effective.
Yeah, just about. It was a... Konate just about blocks a little bit of it. Alisson's punch is poor. But Frimpong just webs it out his man, to be fair. He does all right.
Yeah.
Alisson should have caught that. Whew. Endo, yeah.
Endo, Macher, Robertson, Kerkez. Oh, 30, no. Frimpong.
Frimpong off, eh? Interesting.
For Endo.
Yeah. And Sobo right back, maybe? And it's Kirkes for Robertson. Was he limping a little bit there, Frimpong? I don't know, maybe. Maybe the manager just wants to freshen things up at right back.
Yeah, because we're not going to have Bradley, are we, either, so from...
I wonder if it's Sobbo.
Break.
I wonder if it's Sobbo. Maybe it might just be an athleticism thing, he just wants to freshen things up there. Kirkes and Frimpong.
He's talking to him, like...
Endo and Robertson. I'd be shocked if Endo's going to go and play right back, is he?
He'll have to.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Yeah, he'll have to.
Okay. He has Gomez if he wanted to use Gomez.
Nah.
So it's clear that he's he wants to play Endo. Endo right back's an interesting shout. Okay.
Hey, look, mate, he's getting on at the 60th minute, and Hull wasn't getting on in the 85th minute sometimes last season, so he's not going to be complaining. But yeah, Kirk has subbed.
Yeah. Oh.
Right, what's new? Right. Endo looks like he'll slot in at right back for the time being. It'll be an interesting one. We'll keep tabs on it.
I'm interested to see what the thinking was there. I didn't think Frimpong was struggling per se, but maybe it's just a fresh legs thing. Yeah, but he has got Gomez, so maybe Gomez just isn't quite ready to play it. But Endo at right back's an interesting one. That's what we've gone for. We'll see how it pans out. As Liverpool with some more defender too. Van Dijk's got a high ball to deal with.
Dealt with it.
Yeah, converts in the seconds, or like a TK. They both left it for each other.
As
Senesi does well, and Bournemouth might be away. Careful. So Bosley got away with a pullback there. Ref said play advantage. Here's Semenyo, and it's a corner. McAllister thought it was a goal kick, not given.
Van Dijk winning a header is what Eubank would call parliamentary.
Just take that all day.
It's parliamentary. Easy. Parliamentary.
Corner to Bournemouth.
Eubank Senior is a funny character, you know. The way he just speaks like a proper aristocrat for half a sentence, and then like a proper rasta for the other half of the sentence. I'm like, yes, bro.
I'm boiling in the studio, man.
Oh, mate, I am
corner
sweating.
To Bournemouth comes in.
Ibu deals with this one now. Liverpool have dealt with set pieces a lot better.
So far, yeah. You're
so
right.
far today, yeah.
Suffolk.
And there we go again, Wirtz.
One of the things people always said about Wirtz is, all the good stuff, that he works so hard without the ball. And we have seen occasions today where that has been the case. And Liverpool have more defenders who, although the ball is on the halfway line at the moment, with the visitors going backwards as well, really.
Hopefully they'll be going back to Bournemouth without any points.
It would be nice.
They won't be popping their cherry 53 points tonight. No chance.
Right, Bournemouth down with the ball at the left back position with Truth. He's under pressure from Szoboszlai. Takes it off.
Well, small. Go on, pass back to him.
Szoboszlai.
Go on, play it. No. Oh,
Szoboszlai into the box. The Wirtz shot! Oh, just trickles wide. Just trickles wide.
Just tried to place it, didn't he? Just wanted to steer that into the far corner away from the goalkeeper. It was a good effort. Szoboszlai there doing some 10 business, trying to put it on a plate.
It's a good pass from Szoboszlai.
It was a nice pass.
Wirtz just tries to find the corner. Tries to place it, doesn't he, rather than smash it. And just about half a couple of inches wide maybe of the post. Truffe's going to get it again, so fair play to him. Doesn't shy away from it. Liverpool win it back though. Again.
Szoboszlai and Wirtz again. Maka, sorry, this time.
Maka finds Salah. Salah into the box, gives it away, and Bournemouth will be able to clear.
And Endo.
Nice Endo, yeah. Endo wins it back.
Endo does really well. Oh,
not there, Sobbo.
Yeah.
Sobbo went for the fancy one, didn't get away with it, and
now they're in behind.
Yeah, be careful, boys. Brooks across, goal! Semenyo, goal! That all came with a little dodgy flick in the middle of the park from Szoboszlai. 2 seconds later, David Brooks is firing across goal. Semenyo taps it in.
He's hardly put a foot wrong, I'm not going to lie, but in those moments, when you just want to get your foot on the ball, the little flick there does us no favours. He's onside.
So Brooks is onside at first.
Yeah.
And then he's behind the ball, I'm sure, when this one's played.
It's
a goal, that.
Good goal.
It's a good ball by Brooks. It's a good finish by Semenyo. Liverpool just giving the ball away too easy in midfield. Turnovers again. And Bournemouth are back in it. It's Semenyo.
We just lost the ball when we had far too many men committed to the attack.
Yeah. It's poor by Szoboszlai. Alisson nearly saves that. But it's poor, and Bournemouth are back in it.
Yeah, but that means our score predictions are on, you know.
Yeah. But Bournemouth have got a lifeline. Oh, sweating.
I am sweating, mate.
And they're back in it. And it's no, Liverpool got more work to do. As Alisson has the ball at his feet. Plays it wide. Robertson down his line. Liverpool done well there, to be fair. That was just again, Szoboszlai just playing a galaxy brain pass. Anyway, here he is again with a chance to redeem himself. Finds Salah. Salah going back post, didn't quite get there. It's going to be a corner to Liverpool. That flick from Szoboszlai, right, just didn't need to do it. You're right, he's played well all game, but he did that in the Community Shield and Liverpool didn't get punished. That time they did, and when you got that many men up the pitch, to get caught in transition, it was 2 straight passes. It was the second he gave that ball away, it was so dangerous.
It was just on. And Bournemouth have played those early balls into the box. When they've had the men over and the numbers, they've wanted to play that ball into the box. So, yeah, gifted them that. We gifted them it.
I disagree with it being the sub's fault, but people in the chat saying that was the sub's fault. I disagree with that. I think Szoboszlai just give the ball away.
Yeah, needed.
Anyway, Liverpool corner goes short to Salah.
To Wirtz.
Sorry, it was Wirtz from McAllister. Wirtz plays it across goal, only gets as far as the edge of the box. McAllister tries to cross it, loses out.
Get some whip on it now. Oh, poor.
Liverpool, it's bouncing around.
We've really butchered that corner though.
They brought it back though. Here's Salah, he's got Wirtz again. Plays it to the byline. Wirtz thinks it across goal straight to Petrovic. They're going to look to counter. Be careful, Reds. No, they haven't got enough men forward.
Bournemouth just want to give themselves a minute now. They've given themselves a lifeline. They're still in this game.
They're in the game. Yeah, no doubt about that. Oh, it's hot. Right then, almost 66 minutes gone. Liverpool lead Bournemouth 2-1 at Anfield.
Endo needs to get in line with his other defenders there, though. Playing a lot of them on side.
And then here come Bournemouth on the attack again. Down, it's Brooks up against Endo. Played back inside. Be careful here, boys. Tavernier into the box. Oh, thought he was going to foul him. He didn't. Konate blocks it. Corner. I think Konate wore that one in the nads. Corner to Bournemouth.
Oh,
it's hot.
It's not
And
nice.
a bit more nervy.
It's not a nice feeling.
I think people blaming the Liverpool's fullback, saying, why did we take it? I don't think anyone could have stopped that. I mean, I get Frimpong's quick, but I don't think he was ever catching that one.
No.
It was all on Szoboszlai's horrendous flick round the corner is what caused that problem for the goal. Konate's got some defending to do. Corner comes in then. Headed away again by Konate.
Dealt with.
It's going to come back though. Someone's got to get out. It's Scott from a different angle. Whips it in. Alisson should claim that and does.
Goes all the way back to your goalkeeper.
Does he want to launch a counter? He's going to go big kick. Is anyone up there? He's looking for Salah. He's doing the thing again. It's Salah into the box. He's got 4 men round him. He needs help. No, round room. We've seen Alisson to Salah before.
What a pass that is though, bro.
It fell right to Mo Salah. We've seen it before.
He's asking for it as well.
He might have been offside there, but it'd have been tight. What a pass. What a touch. But in the end, Salah's had too many men round him. Like 3 men to try and get past. He was waiting desperately for someone to catch up, but he couldn't quite get there. And it remains 2-1 with a ball over the top. Endo's touch only gets as far as Tavernier, ball across. Van Dijk deals with it. Could be another corner. Bournemouth are feeling a bit more adventurous in this half and they're getting a little bit more joy. Endo did well to half get a touch, to be honest with you, because it wasn't meant to be his man. He drifted inside off his man.
And they're going to have another corner to attack here, Bournemouth. Boy, it's good to be back, you know. We don't do things the easy way, do we, as Liverpool? This team and that. Like, it's always entertaining.
Corner comes in.
Ibu and Alisson this time. Salah.
Can Liverpool counter this one with Florian Wirtz? Plays it around the corner, man on.
No.
Liverpool wanted the foul, not
really did want a foul, but the ref's just not having any of it. Anthony Taylor's just nah.
And it goes back to Petrovic and Bournemouth go long again. Should deal with that one, Reg. Come on, please. There we go. Get the ball on the floor, boys. So I was like to Robbo, to McAllister. There we go.
That's better. Much better football there from Liverpool. Just bopping it around.
Right, then here is Florian Wirtz.
That'll do. So let's get yourself into a little pocket of space now. There you go. Pick it up. Receive it.
Liverpool looking for...
There you go. Find your pass. Lovely. Back to Szoboszlai.
He's got Gakpo on his edge. He's got Robertson on the overlap if he wants him. He doesn't. Gakpo goes for goal. Into the arms of
just
Petrovic.
too straight into the goalkeeper.
Craig saying Konate's been poor. I thought he's been really good.
And they're in again here now. But Alisson Becker's going to absolutely have that one all day. Rolls it out to Endo as well.
I thought Konate's been alright. And Liverpool trying to slow the tempo down with Szoboszlai. Just no more messing about, boys. Easy passes, eh? Not to take risky ones on the edge of their box, fine, not in the middle of the pitch. As Vert runs into trouble. And it's another turnover. Liverpool need to get back again.
That's the type of game that Bournemouth want, though.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just ghosted past a couple of players there.
Semenyo then right hand side. Ball's going to come into the box. Someone's got to defend it.
Endo does well. I love Wataru Endo.
Through fair then out to Brooks.
Szoboszlai's over there covering, helping support, and Endo's switched on now. There's a guy there.
Cross comes in.
Semenyo's up, does really well. Oh, nice touch.
Liverpool, that was Brooks runs through again.
Well done. Szoboszlai this time making up for it in the defensive cover.
Liverpool got some defending to do. Bournemouth are pressing. Oh, the ball into the box. Be careful, boys. Tavernier across goal. It's Brooks. Still Brooks. Van Dijk blocks. Liverpool need to get rid. Tavernier.
No foul, nothing stupid.
Oh, it's nervy now.
It really is.
Come on, boys. It's got to go, this. Bournemouth cross it in. Head it over the bar.
He had far too much time. They got
Liverpool
way too much on it.
Defended well. He defended the initial ones well. He couldn't get out the box. Needed to go 2 or 3 times earlier. Yeah, they're going to put Gomez at right back. I don't think that's a bad option. Jones and
McAllister.
Gomez on McAllister, I'm not surprised. And Ekitike going off. Hugo Ekitike gets another goal, gets taken off.
Hugo.
Liverpool are going to put Joe Gomez at right back. Who is a better right back, I would think, than Wataru Endo.
Wherever we go this season, Hugo's.
I like to say McAllister. I think that's about as much as he's got in his legs, to be honest with you.
I said the 70-minute mark for Maka. Good to see Joe Gomez back as well.
Yeah.
Joe Gomez. Goal?
Just defend, mate. I'll take that.
Just defend! Defend for your life!
So I'm going to see this little bit of a reshuffle for Liverpool here.
Endo's gone into the midfield. Joe Gomez is over there on the right-hand side.
Yeah, Joe Gomez has gone to right back. Endo's gone to midfield. I don't know what Liverpool are doing as an attacking unit.
I think it'll be Florian.
Yeah, Vert maybe going to play his false 9, I don't know. But anyway, Liverpool's goal kick has been won by Bournemouth.
Say Florian like I know him, like I'm his best mate.
No, I don't know. It might just be that box midfield again. It's almost like Szoboszlai and Vert. It's like a 4-2-4 almost, isn't it? As Bournemouth kick it straight out to play. But yeah, it's the last few minutes has been all Bournemouth. That's a new
little graphic they've got. Last 10 touches in the opposing box.
Been all them. Yeah, like I say, I think Arne Slot has realised that
Sky don't half make up some crap.
Bournemouth have been in a bit of an ascendancy. He wanted to change something. They're going to go to their bench in a moment as well. But for now, Liverpool have the ball. It's clearly getting fouled. Just don't get them fouls, do you? And they've won another throw in now, Liverpool. That Joe Gomez again will take. 72 minutes gone at Anfield. Joe Gomez with a long throw. Looking for Vert, loses it. Liverpool win it back on the rebound now. Salah plays inside. Good pass to Curtis Jones.
Come on, Curtis.
He gives it to his mate Cody Gakpo. Gakpo inside, down the line. Just didn't quite find Robertson in time. And Bournemouth didn't half clear, but they win a throw in the end. I think he went for the little reverse pass. And they didn't quite get there. And Bournemouth looking to up the tempo with a quick throw. That's going to be a goal kick to the visitors though. And they're going to have a chance to make their sub.
As Anfield rings
I think
out
Liverpool
support,
know,
they need that support. The fans know. It's not a foregone conclusion that they're going to get wrapped up to 3 points here. Liverpool have still got work to do. Alex Scott's coming off for Hamed Traoré. Ivory Coast International is about to take to the pitch.
Right then, Bournemouth with a goal kick. Still plenty of time at Anfield for anything to happen. They go long towards Van Dijk, wins another header. He's done a lot of that today. Gakpo wins his, Szoboszlai wins his. Can Liverpool get it on the floor? Someone needs to get the control of the ball. Can Vert be that man?
He's doing his best.
Plays dancing. There's no one there though. He's just trying to knock that onto anybody and won't get back. Liverpool no striking on the pitch. It's this again similar where they play two midfield, two tens almost. Could do a sign the strike at some point, guys.
I agree. We've made 4 subs so far. Liverpool just need to show that they've got enough quality now from a defensive game management perspective to see out the game. If they're not going to go and score and put the foot on the gas for the third, they just don't want to concede the second.
That'll do us. Throw in to Liverpool. Joe Gomez, take your time taking this one.
Nearly 4,000 of you in the stream. Make sure you're dropping a like on it as well. Let's get us up to 2,000 likes, ladies and gents. If we want to see Liverpool win. I know that's what I want. So,
Gomez.
Like the ting.
Boom, 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 boom. Converts, get hold of it. He's played inside. I don't think Gakpo's quite going to get that one. Converts, battles again and does well again.
Does really well there.
He's a very good presser, isn't he?
Oh,
nice
well
nice one, Liverpool. Be careful there, though. Yeah,
Szoboszlai doing well.
That's fine.
Nothing daft.
That'll do. Goes back to his keeper. And he can play to Virgil. That was good from Liverpool in the middle there, well battled.
Back into, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Szoboszlai picked up a really good little spot there.
Gomez has the ball, he finds him.
That's
Gomez
a good pass.
To Salah.
Not bad.
Nice build-up from Liverpool. Mo Salah.
From back to front.
Into the box again. Salah lays it off to Szoboszlai. Doesn't get there. Be careful, boys. Got to get back, boys. Got to get back.
And now we're a little bit
counter-attack, it's 4-on-2, danger signs, massive danger signs for Liverpool. If Bournemouth work this right, and they have, and it's 2-2, and it's Semenyo again. You smelled it coming from the edge of their box to ours, and it's a shocker for Liverpool. It's 2-2, and Semenyo scores. Fuck's sake.
On the transition, it's what they wanted. It's what they wanted all fucking game, and we put it on a play for them. We overcommit, and it looked like at one point, it looked like from back to front, Liverpool had built up really well, but in the last moment, we just overcommit, and when the pass isn't right, got about 7 lads in the box all waiting. And when you've got that many lads in the box there, the ball's got to go into the box. You can't just leave it towards the edge of the box and hope that your man picks it up. He does really well. He does really well there, Semenyo, because he uses the decoys of the run. Someone's got to go to him. Both defenders are just gambling that he's going to play to somebody else. Just go and engage the man. Fucking days where you put your tackles in and get your...
Good by Semenyo. He has Liverpool's defence on toast. But in transition again, it's a great goal.
Mane-esque, you know.
I thought he was going to pass it. I thought he should have passed it, but he was right.
Mane-esque, little brace. And it's going to test what Liverpool can do now. If we're not going to go for the third, have we got enough of what?
Well, I think we did try and go for the third, and then we just got caught. And the champions again. It's been too easy to score against Liverpool on transitions. It really has. It's been all pre-season. We've been talking about it. Anyway, for now, Liverpool got a free kick that they.
And Florian Wirtz on the deck.
Someone's got to make themselves a hero. Actually, someone. I thought before someone was going to Canate's playing poorly. I thought he had a good game up to that point. You've got to go and engage, though. Got to go and engage. You can't just let him foul him if you have to. You've got to go and engage. But anyway, Liverpool have a free kick here because Wirtz has been caught by Adams.
As a nibble.
Liverpool just need to get out this game. Someone needs to sort of go. Oh, I'm sweating. They're all stream. It's boiling in here. Anyway, set play for Szoboszlai. Liverpool take it short for Florian Wirtz. Inside to Van Dijk.
Fucking laces through.
Van Dijk across goal.
Laces through that, our kid. Big man. Laces through that. You're in front of goal.
And Joe Gomez has got. We're going to give them a long throw. Joe Gomez with the long throw into the box then. Bournemouth half clear. Be careful, boys, on the transitions again. Yerendo then goes back to his keeper.
Right, let's keep going now, boys. Big 10 minutes here. Liverpool pushing for the third goal. Let's push for the winner. Come on, boys. First game of the season. Don't be putting us through it like this, lads.
Alisson goes long. Looking for Salah. Can he get there? The goalie comes out and heads it clear. Can Liverpool pick up the pieces with Gakpo? It's all a bit scrappy. It's going to fall to Wirtz. Falls back to Liverpool. Across goal for Szoboszlai.
Play for him.
Szoboszlai misses. Goes wide. Oh, just slipped as he went to hit it. Nearly, but not quite. It all got a bit scrappy. But Curtis Jones did really well. He found Szoboszlai. Could he have played in
First time, just put it on a plate.
Let's see, I don't know.
It's already gone by the time he's...
Yeah, in the end, Salah.
Ay. Told you Bournemouth were going to come in and have nothing to lose.
They've been good, mate.
Yeah.
The threat was always there. Those transitions with Semenyo. I was saying before the game, he's the danger. I was saying in the build-up show, I said before the game, he's a good player. But anyway, Liverpool have got to deal with it for now because they've got the ball back. Jones finds Szoboszlai.
Nothing silly.
Finds Salah. Come on,
Mo.
Salah lays it back. Shot. That goal is saved.
Come on, Verts, lad.
Be careful. Transitions, boys. Be careful on transitions, boys.
Well done,
Van Dijk deals with this one.
That's better. Go on. Hey, ref! Fuck about, ref!
Liverpool are going to bring Chiesa on in a moment.
Oh. Come on!
Evan Nielsen booked. I think Liverpool trying to go back to a 3 up front with Chiesa might go up front here. As Evan Nielsen goes into the book. Which is a good foul by him.
Yeah,
it's just stop the transition. That's what we should have done.
Is he Brazilian as well, Evan Nielsen? Yeah, comes up there on the graphic. Yep. Of course he is. Florian Wirtz coming off.
Liverpool are going to be, I think it's going to be more 4-3-3 with Chiesa up front.
Man like Chiesa. Super Mario, let's go, our kid. Cowboy, new season and all that. New leafs, new beginnings. I'm all in with my Italian brethren right now.
Free kick to Liverpool.
Let's go.
Halfway line, Liverpool's going to go long, are they? Interesting. Now they plays it down the line to Mo Salah. Back to Szoboszlai. Got plenty of men to aim for as the ball goes into the box. Nodded across goal. Bournemouth half clear, but not quite. As Endo should win that one. Oh. Can't hit the spot. Come on, Reds. Long ball forward towards Salah. Touches inside. Salah's into the box. Oh, he just couldn't quite get on the other end of it. Anfield is loud now, trying to rally behind the boys.
I can hear all the other lads in the back room there, absolutely.
Exactly.
It literally took the words out of my mouth.
Endo does well in the field. It's fine, Curtis. Gakpo round the corner, looking for Robertson. Go on, Robbo. Can he get there again on the overlap, Robertson? Wins a throw in as well.
That'll do.
Which he takes quickly. Come on, boys.
One he is.
Robertson just about gets there.
Corner
to Liverpool. Is it? Is it not? Offside.
No point in freaking protesting it, lad.
He's give offside. I don't know who was offside. Anyway.
83 minutes played. It is now 2-2. Brooks coming off there, number 7, I think it is.
Brooks, Ben Winterburn coming on.
Yeah, fucking don't want to be drawing at home to Bournemouth, do you? Like,
not first game. It's a difficult start to the season. There's difficult games to win. You've got to go to Newcastle, Arsenal, not ideal. So it's been very much similar to all pre-season. Liverpool can score a goal, of course they can score plenty of goals, but they are open on transition, 2 transition goals. It's been the manager even talked about it, everyone knew about it. I was saying all year, you just need to hope that your goal scorers get you through it until this is all figured out to be, and so far, it hasn't quite worked out that way. Too many men ahead of the ball, too often, and we're going to have to figure that out. But for now, Gakpo tries to spring forward. It's scrappy as anything. Look at this. But can Liverpool make it work? Throw in the end. That's just... The balance of the side just doesn't look spot on, does it, in transitions? I'm surprised by that because that's a slot, the first thing Slot spoke about. But hey ho. Wait, just for now, can someone just win the game and we'll cross them bridges later? That's what you want, don't you? You want a hero. Right then, just about 5 minutes to go.
Who wants to be the hero?
Yeah. Van Dijk goes wide. Salah's touch is good. It usually is. Come on, Mo, be a hero. Salah inside, just doesn't quite get to Gakpo. Sorry, to Chiesa rather. And Konate's got some defending to do. Does well.
I'd love Chiesa to be the hero.
Oh, absolutely.
Ali pasta for a whole week.
Right then, Virgil van Dijk goes long. Too long. It's poor. Come on, boys. It was a good run. I think it was Jones, but it was a poor ball by the captain. Right then, Konate tries to clear. Evan Nielsen closing down to throw in to Liverpool near the Bournemouth fans, and they're going to try and box us in there. Right then, Joe Gomez with the throw in down the line over everybody's head. He's going to go all the way out to goalkeeper. Federico Chiesa is going to close down. Oh, it wasn't the best pass in the world. Goalkeeper's had to just kick it forward. Konate heads it. Oh, poor header though. Come on, Ibu. Gomez takes a touch on his chest. That's better. A bit more control. Salah's fouled, surely. Free kick to the Reds.
86 minutes played.
We're just going to go long into the box for this one, are we? So what was I asking?
Tougher tests to come to Anfield, tougher tests to come on the road. We need to get better.
It's mad on the first game of the season. As the ball goes into the box, Van Dijk nods it down. Can someone get on the end of it? Gakpo might. Gakpo into the box. It's pinball in there for now. Bournemouth just about clear. Van Dijk recovers though. And it goes all the way back to Alisson in the end. Pinball in the Bournemouth box, but he just about dealt with it. Alisson goes long this time. Who's he looking for? Salah? No, so I was like, good touch. Salah takes over, crosses. Poor, is it?
Yes!
No! Oh! How's that not gone in? Chiesa!
Yeah! Yeah! Go ahead, lad! Go ahead, lad!
Federico Chiesa!
My guy! Oh, lad! Go on, Freddy, baby!
And Federico Chiesa, can you believe it? Long ball forward, ball into the box. It was boshing around everywhere. It fell to Federico Chiesa in front of a cop that loves singing his name.
I love him.
He sings his name when he does nothing. He may have just won the game for Liverpool.
Wow.
Oh, can you believe it? It was Szoboszlai to Salah. His cross was palmed out by Petrovic. It was pinball in the box and Federico Chiesa with the right-footed volley. Oh, it's wonderful. Can you believe it? Federico Chiesa.
He doesn't half catch that, mate. He catches it. Go in, lad! Go in, lad!
It's a cop that sings his song all the time. He's given them every reason to do it. In the 88th, 89th minute. Federico, baby. That's why he's still here. I'm the man, he's says like, Federico.
Me. I did that, you know.
And Liverpool lead 3-2. And now for the love of God, lads, defend.
Please don't, please don't.
We broke the desk here.
What have we done here? We've moved the whole set. Oh, and this is only meant to be the first game of the season.
Bournemouth on the attack. Come on, boys, be careful. Get shut, boys. Oh, Konate clears corner, is it?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
There is no need for it to be this tense. There is absolutely no need for it to be this tense. What a big 3 points this could be. What a big 3 points this could be. It's match day 1.
Bournemouth are going to bring in 2 more subs.
Almost securing a massive 3 points. Yeah, 5-goal thriller at the minute. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, there's a corner to be taken first. Bournemouth are sending their men on.
I am absolutely sweating now.
On comes Hill.
Oi. Mick knows. Mick, lad, that's all I'll be scranning now, you know.
Errol, get the linguine out, get the fettuccine out,
the penne,
get the lasagna and the spaghetti.
Oi.
But for now, Liverpool have got defending to do. There is a corner to defend. There are 6 added minutes at Anfield. The first of which begins with a Bournemouth corner kick.
6 minutes as well, rotted.
In it comes, the corner comes in. It's away by Canate again. It's going to come back though. Brilliant by Sir Bosley, but all that leads to is another corner.
And they played it. Ooh.
They went to play short. Decides against it.
Defend. 4.2k of yous watching. Have you hit that like button? We need 2k likes.
Corner comes in, Liverpool clear it again.
To see us over the line. People, come on,
careful,
people.
Boys.
Then.
It's coming back in. Someone defend it. Van Dijk, what a header. Come on, Reg, win the ball. Ref! Yes! He sees that one.
We'll have it.
And it was
Ariola's pulling his hair out. Sorry, bro.
Just another 9 months to go, says Andy.
Lad, I know, bro.
You know that GTA meme? Here we go again.
Here we go again.
Kiesa's song bounces on Anfield.
Hey! Oh, look off Juve. He's a cop-out now, and we'd love to see it.
Once out with Anna Slot and he said, ciao, fuck off Juve, I'm a cop-out now. Na 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 na
na. Wee. And Liverpool now have got a throw in near the corner flag.
Them Scousers again. Yes.
92 minutes played.
Just 4 minutes to go for the Reds to hold on now. They're at the right end of the pitch. I say that, this is where both their goals have come from. So Liverpool need to switch on here as the throw-in is taken. Does well again there.
Yeah, no messing about now.
So Bosley.
Oh, no, that's not where we want to lose it. Thank you, Endo.
But Taro Endo does really well.
Shuts the door. Says none of that.
That was Sir Bosley giving it away again. What are we doing, boys? And Bournemouth have got the ball at their right back position. It's going to go long. Deal with it. Oh, it's going to go all the way through to Alisson. That'll do us. Alisson falls on it.
Boy.
There's a big 18-year-old Italian centre-back going, hey, I could get a game here.
Yeah.
But I'm glad my countryman's at the other end.
At the other end of the pitch as well.
3 minutes to go then. The ball gets webbed up the pitch by Alisson. Good one. And it's a throw into Liverpool in the Bournemouth half.
Slow this down, yeah. He could be the new Divock. He's got the song for it, like, and he step into the shoes. The crowd are bouncing, mate. Again, showing, when it matters most, showing the minerals of champions there, though, Liverpool. You've got to, fair play to them, because I was a little bit dejected and thought, we've shot ourselves in the foot there. I know we have got to get it over the line, but that's a mark of what you see of champions, being able to dig deep when it matters most. 10 minutes to go, and you still go and find yourselves another goal.
Endo just kicks it long. Salah might get on that. Salah. Go on, Mo.
And he does.
Go on, Mo Salah.
4-2, Dan Club said.
Mo Salah in the box. Mo Salah still in the box. Mo Salah shoots!
Yeah! Yes, baby! Yes! Right, he gets his goal! He gets his goal!
He always scores! He always scores on the opening day! Every time! Mohamed Salah chases down a lost cause, brings it under control, and thinking, just take it to the corner flag, Mo.
No.
And he says, no, I'm going to kick it in the corner instead. And Mohamed Salah does it again. And Dan Club's 4-2 prediction comes true.
Absolutely spot. Dan Club, give yourself flowers, lad.
Mohamed Salah does it again.
I could kiss you right now, Dan Club. Wow.
And Liverpool never do things the easy way.
What a game. If that is how the season is going to go, what a marker that is, ladies and gentlemen. The champions, 4-2 up, curtain raiser. It's been nothing short of entertainment. Fireworks from the off.
He's brilliant. Well, Endo just webs it clear, and Bournemouth kind of lackadaisical. And Salah goes, sound, I'll have it. And then he runs in the box and he goes, shall I pass it? Shall I pass it? Shall I pass it? Nah.
Right foot as well. Right foot. Unfamiliar.
He knew he scored. The second he kicked it, he knew he'd scored. And all those rival fans in the chat, hello. Hello.
How are we?
Hello.
How are we?
Press a like on the way out. Much love to your families.
Ciao.
As Mohamed Salah, yeah, ciao Bella. Mohamed Salah knew the second he'd kicked it, that one was in. And fair play, Bournemouth give it everything they could. But the champions...
And we're off again.
Oh,
We're off
again.
Ah.
Gakpo tackled, throw into
4-2, you know, Dan Clubland, Mystic Mego. Hey, Dan, you got those lottery numbers tonight as well, our kid? Can't we?
Mo Salah, you little dancer. And when you can't be good, this is what I was saying before, Liverpool haven't played well. We've got so many goals in this team. It's going to take time. They're going to have to work on the transitions. It's not good enough. But they've got goal scorers. They've absolutely got goal scorers. As we look to the bench, Hugo Ekitike.
Oh, I'm happy.
Man of the match, okay, they've given him man of the match, interesting.
I'm happy now, I'm happy. It's mad what this footy does for you, lad. The stress. 9 moments, this is that lad said before, the stress. Oh. And Anfield all up on its feet, dancing, celebrating like a street party. And that is the full-time whistle, ladies and gentlemen. Liverpool 4, Bournemouth 2. Late drama there at Anfield, under the lights. Friday night kickoff. The Prem is back, baby. The champions are back, and the champions played or seen out the game like champions, came out on top. Ste.
Yeah, so the champions showed the minerals that they needed to show. Right then, before we head off, Errol, I'm going to pressure. We've just seen Hugo Ekitike be given Sky Sports as man of the match. It's time for us to name our Oosh man of the match.
Can I just give it to Chiesa? He had one shot, he had one big moment, but no. Course of the 90 minutes for me, it's going to have to be.
Mate, honestly, can I just say, if you want to give it to Chiesa, I am in the camp.
Cool. Chiesa. No, do you know why? Because Ekitike done well, and the game did change when he went off the pitch. But when the chips were down and Liverpool needed somebody to step up and be a hero, that guy was Federico Chiesa. I've been very critical of him over the last 12 months, but today he did exactly what we wanted. Come in, made the impact, scored a big goal, gave Liverpool that cushion again, got us the 3 points. Man of the match for me. That's what you come on and do, lad. Look at the way he's being treated there after that goal as well.
Right, then, shall we run the graphic? Joe, can you run the graphic?
Run it.
Joe, run the graphic. Liverpool's Oosh man of the match, as named by this man right here, is Federico Chiesa for coming off the bench and getting the vital goal as Liverpool eventually going to win by 4 goals to 2 at an emotional, eventful, up and down. Things are going right, things are going wrong, Anfield. It was absolute chaos. Keep an eye on the channel. You've got reactions from Paul and Chloe in the stadium. Mystic Meg himself, Dan Club, is here very, very shortly on YouTube as well. He's recording that video right now.
You know he's going to be smuggling that video.
He can't wait. He loved Errol in footy. He's done him in the predictions. Come, it's the summer of club. It already is. Me and Errol are going over to Redmen Plus for the player ranking show as well. Thank you so much. Very, 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 very welcome everyone who joined us on the stream. By the way, our sponsors at Oosh are giving a car away in about 2 minutes. There's a link in the description now. You've got about 2 minutes. Run now. Go and click on it. We're about to end the stream. Go and click on that. Enter yourself. You might win a car going over to the Oosh stream.
Not any car, an RS6 Aldi Bosch.
Go and do it. Thanks very much for watching. 1 down, 37 more to go. Up the Reds.